said, no, you don't have to go for the
I'm not even
Pacers,
gonna
but
lie.
you can look, man.
OKC
you know
is about to beat the dog shit out of them in game
I
7.
admitted I was wrong. I'll admit I was wrong about the Pacers this postseason, and I would not be
Nah,
surprised
them
if they
niggas is
win.
nice.
OKC is selling, and
All I'm gonna say is Pascal did some dark magic, bro. You seen it. That nigga trying to deny it. That nigga literally did some demonic shit, and that's what happened.
Jew,
Shay, MVP, what's up?
you ain't gotta go for the Pacers, but you can still laugh at this.
Prediction was OKC and 6. Cam picked Indiana, and he's wrong.
Now give
Like, why are
context.
niggas getting on me for picking the right winner and the right number of games? Like, niggas is trying to nitpick it so bad. Like, nigga, you picked Indiana. You're
Now
fucking
give
wrong.
context. Now give context. Cam,
He screamed
because you're antagonizing me about the number of games over a tech. No,
Hold on,
you didn't pick the right number of games either.
I didn't say I did. You said you did.
No, because you were antagonizing me about one thing. You were antagonizing me about something. Let's give context. Let's give context. Let's give context.
He was wrong.
Let's give context. Okay, so we're both wrong.
5 most likely.
I picked 6.
5 most likely.
You said 6. We both said 6.
You said 5 most likely.
We both said 6. We both said.
Regardless.
And after game three, appreciate the follow.
So cocky
I
and
gotta
confident.
fix that. What the fuck?
Just to go back
We
to
are gonna have some uncomfortable conversations after Game 7.
Not about Tyrese, about Pascal.
Once Hallie gets this ring, I don't care what no one says. People trying to hate already.
I think Hallie nice.
Your second ring. If you're a second option, you're.
That was so stupid.
That's good with Arena.
That was
that
dumb.
nigga finna get a chip. I don't care what nobody said. He finna be.
I think
like
Pascal. If we're gonna be honest, Pascal's the best player right now. Like,
very clearly.
Yeah, like
he is the best player, but like, let's not discredit Halliburton.
I'm not discrediting Halliburton. I think they're both nice, but what's his name? He's been more consistent.
Pascal definitely been. And we're gonna have some uncomfortable conversations about him too.
Hey,
if we get a ring out of 1 and a 2.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell y'all the truth about. I'm gonna tell you the truth about Halliburton. If Halliburton showed up the way he was supposed to show up, the series would be over already. It would be over.
That's true.
Who?
Halliburton.
Hallie.
But you just saying if he showed up the way he's supposed to. Let's say why he's not showing up the way he's supposed to. OKC's defense, like they have all these guard defenders. They're making it tough on him. Let's not just say that. You can't just say that. Because I could say if J-Dub or if Chet was playing the way he was supposed to. Like, you feel me? You could say that, but it's also on the other end that's making them uncomfortable. It's making them uncomfortable. So
Chet's playing how he plays.
No, not as bad as he is. He's been pretty bad. I ain't gonna lie. He's been playing defense, but his offense has been abysmal.
Regardless, brother.
And there's reasoning behind it, obviously. But I do want to give Indiana credit for last game. I really do. That defense.
Last game, nigga, it's a 3-3 series.
No, I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about for the whole series. See, now we're talking about the last game. Like, this is what I be saying. You be thinking I'm trying to say, oh, just one good game. Obviously, it's going to 7. I'm talking about the last game that happened. I'm talking about the last game that happened. Don't take my words out of context. I'm talking about the last game that happened. I respected him. That defense, I'm giving full credit. It's going to 7. That's full credit enough. Yep. I'm talking about last game. They beat the dog shit out of them. That defense was tough. I will say that.
Yep.
Their defense
Scott
was
Foster
tough.
can't save you.
Fuck
Scott Foster can't save you.
Fuck Scott Foster.
Scott Foster.
I hope for your sake you guys do win, because I'm going to be unbearable if you don't. Because you started this. You started this.
Whoever wins, someone is going to be unbearable.
He started this though. I didn't make it this big of a deal. I just made a prediction. He made it a big deal. I honestly actually wanted Indiana to win.
All right. Since he wants to
now I can't want it. Now I can't want it.
Since he wants to give context, I'm going to
give context. You started it.
The first text that pissed me off was Indiana in 4. Am I right?
I didn't.
Was that the first
EJ said that. EJ said that.
I didn't. I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you. I didn't say your name. The first text that set me off was Indiana in 4. Can we agree?
Yeah.
I mean, OKC in 4.
Yeah, that was crazy.
The next text that pissed me off was 5 is most likely. Are we correct? I never said y'all can't pick OKC. I said, give some damn respect. This is gonna be a fucking dogfight, beginning to end. That was my only point the entire time. So when the boys go into there in game 1 and take their food, yeah, stand on it. Stand on it. That's all I'm saying. And now we get in game 7. I want to hear the disrespect be as loud as it was before. That's my only point. And that's not even just about you, though. That's about Gutter. That's about your little ass, childish ass brother. That's about EJ, even though he's playing both sides. That's about a lot of people.
Well, me personally,
at least Jew said 7.
Me personally, Jew didn't say no fucking 7. Don't let this nigga lie to you.
I eventually.
No, and that nigga changed his stance. Oh my god!
But I admit I was wrong. I'm not even tripping.
This nigga didn't say no fucking 7.
Then it was.
I was wrong.
It was after game 3.
That's my thing.
Indiana's not winning another game.
No, you said OKC's not winning another game.
I did not say that.
Yes, you did. And I think it was on this platform.
No, because if Indiana was up 2-1, and I said 6.
No, you said it was going to be. You said don't let Indiana win this game because OKC's not winning another game, and I got Indiana winning. Like you had a bunch of shit that you were saying, bro. That's what started it.
I never said Indiana was closing out in 5 games in Oklahoma City. Are you kidding me? I never said.
Okay, well, you said some crazy shit. That's all I'm gonna say.
I never said OKC don't have.
There's been a lot of crazy.
Said OKC isn't gonna win another game.
Who?
Okay, maybe that's it.
After game 5.
Yeah.
I mean, if I said that and Indiana wins game 7, then what?
That's what I'm saying. That's why it would make sense.
No, we never talked after game 5. He didn't say that. No, he didn't say it. No, he didn't say that. It was after game. It was before game 4.
I never said.
It was before game 4. They was up 2-1.
I never said. No, what I said was in the chat. I said don't let Indiana go up 3 games to 1.
You did say that.
That's where I said.
All right.
I never said they was going to close in Oklahoma City. That would be stupid.
I feel you. You did say that.
About UXW for the follow.
But
shout out.
You know, at the end of the day, I am not afraid to say I was wrong. Like Indiana's proved me wrong time and time this whole playoff. The only time I picked them was against the Knicks. And you feel me? They proved me time and time. They proved me wrong time and time again. I do want to say I did say they will put up a better fight than Minnesota because their offense was elite, and I thought it'll be a good little chess match. OKC versus Indiana. The reason why I didn't think Indiana would be able to take this shit to 7 or even win is because Denver with Jokic couldn't win. So I'm like, you feel me? That's my thing. If Jokic couldn't beat them, how could fucking Tyrese Halliburton and them beat them? And I think their team is better, obviously.
Halliburton's not beating them.
No, but I'm just saying my thought process. Like, it's not even... I wasn't even thinking basketball.
Just seen picture and it said like they have like the highest scoring bench in the postseason.
Nah, that bench is tough. Yeah.
Top 3 or something.
Yeah.
So it's like, they're beating them by committee.
Who got a higher?
The only bench that scored more was the Spurs that beat the shit out of y'all.
Wait, huh?
I had to do it. The 2014 Spurs that beat the shit.
Oh, this is talking about all time. No, 2014 Spurs. Hey, they was on some shit though. I was 2014 Spurs, bro.
No. He hears this.
That was a depressing series. That was a depressing series. D Wade was injured, looking to wash. Fucking Patty Mills couldn't fucking miss. I was sick.
Hey, look. The whole thing about Denver, I know Jokic is incredible, but dog, at the end of the day, they did not have a head coach. They still employed Russell Westbrook. What the fuck are we doing?
You want to know something?
They still employ Michael Porter Jr.
You want to know something? What are we doing? If they still have Mike Malone, and they had the best player, like they had the coaching advantage because of a vet coach, like that's underrated, by the way. Rick Carlisle being a vet coach against OKC, I gotta say it.
I said this before the series. Yeah. I want y'all to know that.
And you would want that going into Game 7. You would want that going into Game 7. So that's an underrated thing. But also, imagine if Denver kept Mike Malone for this last playoff run, and they had Jokic, the best player. Coaching advantage. I wouldn't even say coaching advantage because Mark is a great coach, but like, you feel me, vet coach, and you got the best player. Do you think they would have had a better chance beating OKC? Like, it possibly would have.
Did that series go 7?
It went 7, but they got their ass whooped Game 7.
Me personally,
but
I thought the veteran element was going to win that series with Denver. I did. I picked Denver to win that series. But like you said, no head coach. Russell Westbrook was still there. Plus, it would have been poetic for Westbrook to knock them boys out. But regardless, hey, this is a different day. Hey, but honestly, there's two reasons why I want the Pacers to win.
OKC's gonna win, but yeah,
and they might. And if they win, hey, I can't hate on somebody earning a 7-game series victory. Mm-hmm. There's only been, I think, 3 Game 7s in the finals in the last 15 years. So you got to appreciate it. And all those first three games were instant classics.
I'm excited.
Instant classics.
I'm excited. I want it to be a great game.
Oh, it's going to be incredible. It's going to be incredible.
They said, imagine if Hallie is the buzzer beater.
How about this?
It really
I'm getting the Hallie jersey if he does that.
I'll buy a Hallie jersey too.
Hey, forget that. Imagine if Hallie get Shea on some free throw merchant shit and hit game winning free throws. That would be poetic justice.
I'm about to Hallie.
Get him out of here.
If they win, I need a Hallie game winner.
If they win, I need a Hallie jersey.
Oklahoma. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all what I told y'all about whatever game that was we were talking about. Oklahoma City better blow them out. And OKC better blow them out. Scott Foster ain't gonna be there to allow them push-offs and travels. They better blow them out. Run them out the building.
I feel like they have to. You don't want it. You don't want it to be.
If you let them boys in gold get some confidence, boy.
But the thing is, I feel like OKC, they gotta set the tone defensively. That is something that's like when they allow Indiana to get to running and pushing the tempo and shit. It's like after that, once they get comfortable, there's no like getting them back under control because now it's like it's already too late. And I think they need to guard TJ McConnell a lot better. Stop giving him all that space. They're giving him too much space to operate. He keeps changing the game. He's changing the game, bro.
So much money.
He should. You said it's TJ.
He's made so much money for himself.
Yeah.
Playoffs.
He might get. My God.
He getting a big bag, man.
He might get Finals MVP, bro.
Like, I don't want to just compare him to white boys, but his run is like the Dellavedova year.
It's better.
2011 JJ Barea. You know what I'm saying? Alex Caruso. That's the one. Like, and I hate to compare him to white boys, but that's his role. That's his job.
He's Deli on steroids. Yeah. Like the final evolution of Dellavedova.
Who won the?
He's a Michael Jordan. He's a Michael Jordan of Dellavedovas.
He's like Derek White.
Okay, that's a good comparison.
He can't shoot as good, but shit.
Now, don't
Michael Jordan of Dellavedovas.
The Michael Jordan of Dellavedovas.
I like that, man.
Hoover,
every game this series has been high intensity, high impact. It's been very every game has mattered, bro. Nobody can get the leg up. I think only one team has won 2 games in a row. It was OKC, like it's been an instant classic series. It was OKC, and now we're here. We're in Game 7.
I wasn't saying it like that. I was just about to say, like, you feel me?
So
the thing
what I was going to say was there's 2 reasons why I want Indiana to win. Obviously, y'all know the elephant in the room, the greatest player in the entire association. Relly's on the team, but also my boy Rick Carlisle, man. Like he coached the Malice at the Palace team. That team was probably going to win a championship in Indiana, and
if everybody gets suspended. That was crazy.
Imagine the full circle moment of him delivering to Indiana, bro. With Reggie Miller out. Reggie Miller, you better fly your old skinny ass to Oklahoma City, bro. I'm serious.
Oh, no, he's going to be there.
Every game,
he's going to be there.
He deserves a ring, too. I ain't even going to lie.
Give Reggie a ring.
Let's rewrite history. Let's rewrite history.
Let's do it.
And I'm going to keep it a stack. I know a lot of people is going to live in the moment and everything. I still think, even with a championship, Reggie Miller is still the greatest pacer in their history. Championship aside, that's where ring culture gets dangerous.
I do feel that.
You know what I'm saying?
I get you. It's like,
but I think it's a conversation though.
I feel it, but it's also like longevity. Like Reggie Miller was like the pacer for 20 years. Damn near. You know what I mean?
It's like Reggie ran into Michael Jordan.
Yeah,
and as soon as Michael retired, he had to deal with Kobe and Shaq. It was like, God damn, Reggie, like,
he held it down for 20 years.
I would, I think Tyrese, he got to keep it going to be able to take that. And then PG, he never seen the finals, but that Paul George run was good. He ran into Bron.
PG's passed already because he don't have Reggie's longevity.
Yeah. And he ran in LeBron.
He did.
Them Pacer teams were really good. I remember them.
4 times.
I mean, Tyrese ran through Giannis.
That's a fact.
Well,
like we can't just sit here and like say like he didn't. You feel me?
Well,
that's a fact.
Last year Giannis didn't play, but this year, yeah.
Hey man, you feel me?
Yeah.
I mean, I think back to
my nigga running through all time greats too. You feel me?
I mean,
he running up to them and he running through them instead of
who he played in the second round again? He played Cavs. Yeah.
They played Cleveland. I'll say this because I know Indiana did have injuries coming up to the finals, right? But if you slay the Thunder, who was
you beat this
healthy,
OKC team. This is
after 68 wins. I don't care about them other injuries because this is the dragon that we got told about all year. This is the big bad wolf. So if you walk into there, Halliburton did get hurt in one of them games. He looked incredible last game, but still,
I don't think the injuries play a part. Milwaukee, they would have lost anyway. As far as Cavs, yeah, they had injuries the first 2 games, but they had game 2-1 and choked that shit away. So I can't even give niggas an injury excuse. The Knicks, they just be in the Knicks. You feel me?
Knicks were healthy. Yeah,
and OKC's healthy. So if they win it, this is a fair ass ring. This is one of the best runs ever. Like up there with Dirk. I wouldn't say the Dirk is better than the Dirk one because Dirk beat KD, he beat Kobe, he beat Brandon Roy, he beat Bron and D Wade. Like that was crazy.
I think this run is comparable to the 04 Pistons.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I agree with that.
No superstars.
They don't have a Dirk. Like respect to Pascal and Halliburton, but like
But Pascal and Halliburton can be Chauncey and Rasheed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Naismith can be Rip Hamilton. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Nembhard, Tayshaun, like there's similarities there. Yeah. So honestly, hey, pick y'all winners. I know who you got. You know who I got.
All jokes aside,
break the tie, bro.
All jokes aside,
break the tie, Jude.
Man, listen. I want to see the story finish, man. I got Indiana, man. It's just a beautiful story at this point.
Honestly, all jokes aside. I would not be mad if Indiana won. The only thing that would make me mad is I got to deal with your ass. But I honestly, none of these are my team. I really just love good basketball. I just want a great game.
Yeah, that's why I just
want a great game 7. Whoever wins it after that, I don't give a fuck. I'm already wrong. I pick OKC in 6. It's 7.
Let's make a gentleman agreement.
Mm-hmm.
If you do not scream in my damn phone, that's where I got pissed off. This motherfucker.
Well, why did I scream? It's because your ass. He would read my text message that literally said, "I'm picking OKC in 6," and they'd be like, "No, buddy, you said 5." I said most likely 5, but I said I think Indiana will win on the road. Gentlemen, and I said I think.
Gentlemen, we got him.
No. I said it, but I said it in the same text. I said I think Indiana can win a game on the road and one at home. That's what I said, and they did both of those.
What's all this can talk?
I picked 6 though.
I'm such a man of high faith. I don't understand.
I've tweeted OKC in 6. I've done all of that. I've done all of that, bro. You got one. You got a point. If I was on Twitter popping it like, OKC about to win at 5 and all this.
You don't care about Elon's app. That app.
No,
is corrupted.
Nigga. That's where I speak. That's where I speak. Y'all too toxic. I like to talk to myself sometimes. You know, not have to deal with y'all.
So he just admitted that he belongs in the psych ward.
No.
Look, the agreement will be this: if you don't scream in my damn phone again, I will not specifically troll you when Indiana beats these boys.
I'm not gonna scream.
I'll aim at the rest of them because Gutter's getting.
And if OKC wins, I'm not even gonna come for you because I honestly, Indiana taking this to 7 is a W in itself, especially with Hallie injured.
I can't let Drake have the satisfaction of Shea winning a championship this year.
He don't get no satisfaction for that shit.
Yes, he will. No, I guarantee. Bro, they be on FaceTime doing kissy faces and shit. And they
you think you're gonna be at the game?
Yeah, nah, he ain't. I don't think he's managed to show his face in America right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's managed to show his face in America right now. But I guarantee you, he gonna be popping it on Instagram, and I don't want to see that shit, bro. I don't.
He gonna post his slip, but he gonna put like a 2.5 on Shea.
He gonna post his slip.
I hope he does. I hope he
Drake
does.
won money last time he did some shit like that though.
After losing a bunch of money, then he had to recoup it. So let's lose first, and then
put anything.
Wop.
But no,
Over
honestly,
here trying to cancel the Toronto shows, man. Fuck him.
Honestly, though, like this is a legacy-defining game for Shea. For Shea himself, no. I think it is. If you lose,
it's a legacy. It's a legacy maker, not a definer.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh yeah, maker. He doesn't have definers like you have.
If he wins, this goes into one of the best NBA seasons in history.
Mm-hmm. I think if he wants to be starting to be in those all-time guard conversations, because they trying to put him in that already. You need to win this finals. You need to come out and be the best player in this game. Like, you have to win, bro. You have to win. He has to win.
Yeah, feel it. Mm-hmm. I feel it. But I do think he's not the most important player on Sunday.
It's their role players, the shooting.
And I say that because Shea's going to get 30.
Yeah.
Shea is like, and be it era because of how they can guard you and shit like that. Shea is the most consistent 30 in the NBA, and he has been for a while now. Yeah. It's him and Luka are like the most consistent. They wake up and get 30.
You can get 31 from Shea every time. That's what I'm saying. That was an easy over.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's how Kevin Durant was when he was young. I mean, Kevin Durant's still kind of like that, but sometimes Kevin Durant is passive now.
He gets 27 in his sleep.
27. Yeah, but like that, them OKC years.
Oh yeah, it was automatic 30, automatic 27.
Yeah, but right now Shea's an automatic 30. But the most important guy is going to be Jalen.
I agree. I
know he dropped back-to-back 40s. You know what I'm saying? Well, minus 40 last game.
That was
still
insane.
40, right?
No, that was insane.
It's the 40 that
was insane.
They trolled me about him too. Oh,
bro, I'm just saying he's good.
He's the Jim Jones.
I've been saying he was good, bro. I've been saying he was good. They all got their ass whipped. You can't really look too much in that. That was everybody.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. He was minus 40, and the next closest was like minus 21.
Yeah, no, it was bad. They said that was the worst plus minus of all time. Like even worse than that Russell Westbrook. Remember against the Heat when Magic Johnson called him out and said he was the worst point guard he's ever seen. Lead a team in the finals. That shit was terrible. But yeah, my X factor.
Go ahead. My bad.
My X factor is the shooters. Aaron Wiggins, Kason Wallace. I need you guys to hit some threes. Who else? If Isaiah Joe get some minutes, I think if their shooters can open up the floor for everybody and help Jalen get his drives, help Shea get his drives, you feel me? I think that will set the tone. And they didn't shoot well in a row, but going back home, I think they will. So
I got a message. I just hope dark-skinned Desmond Bane don't decide he want to get 5 3-pointers all of a sudden.
Who was dark-skinned Desmond Bane? You talking about Lou Dort?
They got the same weightlifting program.
Yeah. Lou Dort got longer arms though. Hey, no, Lou be shooting though.
He do, especially this playoffs. He's definitely stepped it up.
I love Lou Dort. Somebody should.
He had to. He knew he was the next nigga out of there if they lose.
You think so?
He was for sure.
I would not want to trade Lou Dort.
You don't want to hitting threes though. You gotta love.
Oh yeah, I get you, but he's been hitting.
That's what I'm saying. He has to,
What happens is every time somebody loses the finals, the general manager decides to go pick Cole, Robin, and Clean. Who gonna be Robin?
Yeah.
Somebody got to be. You ain't trading J-Dub.
Nah,
you ain't trading Chet, Isaiah. You ain't. I mean, Caruso's a free agent, so they got to make a decision on him.
I thought they gave him an extension. They didn't.
Did they?
They probably didn't extend. I thought they did.
Maybe they did. Maybe they did because the last champion to let him go is still paying for it.
I would say letting trading Lou Dort, that could open up a starting spot for Caruso. So that is something that I could think. But
it could. They so damn deep.
They're so deep, bro.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Hey, Pacers in 7. Y'all know where I'm standing.
I've been with the 7. I'm gonna rock with the
Pacers
team.
In 7.
Morocco.
And I know the people are saying that, you know, in the group chat are like, oh, you're a Pacer fan now. No, the fuck I'm not. As soon as my cousin leave the Pacers, it's no. I'm always going to love the Pacers now because they gave you an opportunity to do something special. Fuck the Bulls and the Wizards because y'all cut my boy. But
I only troll when I say shit like that. Like if your team's not in it, I think you could pick a team to fucking root for. Like you're at the end of the day, you're still a basketball team. I'm still a basketball fan. you want to watch somebody, you want to see who you want to win a ring. Like, you feel me? If the Heat's not in it, I honestly, my favorite player is Anthony Edwards. Like, I would be rooting for whatever team he's on, like shit like that. Or if I like the team in that season, I'm gonna be rooting for them. Like, I don't think there's an issue with that.
Minnesota was
frauds.
Oh, now their offense. It's not. It's their offense. They need to.
If Minnesota was in the finals right now, bro.
Oh, I'd be rooting for them.
This series would be so over. I
wish it was. No, you want to know something? Man. It's their offense, bro. Like,
niggas saw Rudy Gobert eat against Rui Hachimura at the 5.
They need to do some shit.
Minnesota was good. I ain't never seen that nigga Gobert play like that. I knew something was wrong.
Bro, this nigga had the game of his life against the Lakers.
Hey. I said these niggas ain't got no big.
No,
that's why he looked like this.
No, Gobert's ass.
Don't remind me, bro, because I'm still, bro. This is the 1 year, like, honestly, like, we got Luka and everything, and that's all good. I know I'm very difficult on Luka. It is what it is. Luka's a phenomenal player. But I know,
I get it.
With my heart and soul, if we had Anthony Davis with LeBron this year. No, based on what I watched in the playoffs, nobody was gonna fuck.
You want to beat him in Minnesota? Definitely beat him in Minnesota.
Yeah, y'all would have beat Minnesota, but who would y'all play next round?
The Warriors, dog.
Yeah, Warriors.
Oh yeah, when Stafford beat
the Warriors.
You want to know something though? Yeah, y'all would have beat them with AD.
The Warriors can't fuck with AD.
Damn.
The Warriors can't fuck with AD.
You know what? You're right. This was probably the run.
We would have been the best.
But would you guys have been in the same seeding though? Like, that's something that you also have to say.
You never know because AD was.
It's like, what if you picked up the wrong matchup? You know, and
true.
Because I still think Denver. I still think Denver could have probably got y'all.
Houston.
Oh yeah,
we could have got Houston out of there. We could have got the Clippers out of there. Like, it's a lot of teams.
The Clippers,
The Clippers ain't beat us in.
But that was a matchup. I think they matched up well with y'all at one point.
No, they absolutely matched up well at one point, but it's just. Yeah. They don't have that same. Like, I used to really worry about the Clippers.
This was such a wide open season, bro. It's so crazy. I'm so mad. Pat Riley's a bitch.
It's the best top to bottom. No, next year's gonna be the same way though. It.
We're not getting KD.
But that's what I was saying.
We're not getting KD.
I heard we close.
Nigga, they're not trying to give up what they got to give up. That's so annoying.
Miami's the only team that is close.
But they got to give up. That's what they got to give up, bro.
You right, but you never know what'll happen if a team gets desperate enough and be like, now is reports coming out that these niggas fighting in the locker room. Oh, no. He denied it, but I don't care. I don't care if he denied it.
Yeah.
I don't see DeMarcus Cousins making something like that up.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like somebody lying, bro. Huh?
I was like, I don't know if Boogie would just like lie like that. But
yeah,
if it was Stephen A. Oh no.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not believing that. But
he said my sources, they told me.
He said it's one of your teammates.
Fighting in the locker room. Yeah.
Maybe KD just wasn't there that day. You know, he probably don't practice a lot. You know, the niggas was probably in there squabbling like niggas in there throwing hands, fool.
They said, "Hey, Bill, I'm gonna need you to weigh that no trade clause on some Suge Knight shit."
Oh God, they tried to jump that nigga.
Remember when they jumped Eazy-E in the studio because they said you need to release Dre from his contract?
Yeah, that was that nigga. That was Bill.
Hey, so we got the NBA.
Booker got his Arizona homies.
Absolutely, he put them cholos up. You know, he drive them lowriders.
Yeah.
So we got the Game 7 preview. What's your Juneteenth recap, man? What did y'all get into other than watching the Pacers force Game 7?
Honestly, I didn't really do nothing. I mean, I went to watch the game at the homie's house. You feel me? Spent time with the homies and shit, just watching the game. So nothing crazy. But I think June.
Hey, man.
Did you go to the beach, June?
Yeah, I went to the Santa Monica Pier.
How was that?
Oh,
it was a lot of people.
I ain't even know about it, bro. I for sure would have went. I was looking for shit to do. But that probably was online.
Crowded as fuck. It looked like. They said they was charging to get in there, and Chris told me, he said, bro, all you had to do was just stay in the little parking lot. There was a bunch of people in there too.
Yeah, it was because there was so many people, like in the parking or like outside of it, just start filling up. But it was pretty lit.
That's what's up, bro.
Most definitely. I was kind of off the grid because I was watching the games, obviously, but then I had an audition this week, which I'm very excited about.
How'd that go? Did you do it already?
Yeah, I'm already done with it.
Right. How'd that go?
I'll say this about it. it's very rare in these days that you get an audition that you genuinely have fun doing. And I'm not saying every role is an opportunity, every audition is an opportunity, but sometimes you read that script and you feel like it was written just for you. That was one of them. So hopefully I did this one. It's a major network, major bumps. I'm cool with that.
You're gonna get it.
Absolutely. Right. Thank you guys. Did you guys hear Clip So Be It?
No.
Clip single?
Yeah,
we could play it.
That they refused to put on streamers. Y'all want to play it on here?
It's on YouTube.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. Yeah.
You got it, Drew?
Yeah, let me pull it up on YouTube.
Hey. All I'm gonna say is, bro, I've been waiting for this Clips album since they first announced it. But these two singles they put out, it's not even just the rap, bro. It's the feeling of the songs. It make you feel something. You know what I mean? Like,
I love songs that make me feel that. That's like my favorite thing about music.
Yeah, bro. Because a lot of new music, like, it's boppy, it's good, but it don't give you no feeling. Like, it's no soul in it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I think Jude knows what I'm talking about because he's heard the songs too.
The way Pusha be rapping, it's like you feel that shit.
Hey, when does the album drop?
July 11th.
I need that.
July 11th.
I'm not even a Pusha T fan, but I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
I've always liked Clips as a group, and Pusha has had moments where he was really good. And then he has some every rapper I think that's been out for this long has some moments where it was like, I'm not feeling you. But it feels like he's hitting the new stride right now. He got Pharrell back. He got his brother back.
Thank God.
And it's like,
is he picking better beats now? Because that was the one thing that I really hate.
He always had good beats. He was fucking with Kanye.
I hate his beats.
Those last two albums, that If You Know beat was nasty.
That's why I'm like, I don't know if you talking about the right Pusha T, man.
Let me see you Pusha T. this beat IT.
Yeah, I hear it.
Yes.
16,000 square, 8 million up there, 2 million down here. When I was born, grandmama could see it. I be Bentley driven and very strategic. RM sleeve, no diamonds are needed. Floors are heated, so be it. Fucking with P, get something to meet you. Your soul don't like your body, we help you free it. Then we wait for TMZ to leak
fucking
it.
with the direction of this
video, ain't no secret, so be it.
And the video nasty.
Smoke.
Yeah.
So be it. Smoke. So be it. CLIP, SCFB, A-Ball LV. I can show you how to bust a brick if you let me. I'm monogram like confetti. Switch is ready. She leaning on Celine cause she ain't stepping into Giuseppe. Catch a $150 like each Pirelli. I got 8 of them, call me Andretti. If I'm not in the telly, selling the Yeti, then I'm twirling your bitch like she in spaghetti. Heavy, circle back and come and get this Kelly. And your ears too if you want a blue like Belly. Lot of jetting, Prada betting, 911s. I'm the who's who with what's what. Papa heaven. Fuck around and get your body traced trying to test me. Cause niggas that I'm with like to draw when it's sketchy. If they catch me, don't forget me. Resurrect me. Buy a dog tag the same place that they would get me. Ski.
This is culturally inappropriate.
So be it. Smoke. So be it.
You ain't solid, ain't valid, you ain't malice. Been quiet, ain't right, you ain't
hard.
Blow money, you owe money, we ain't balanced, you ain't believe, God did, you ain't Khaled. All black, back to back, this ain't traffic. Can't wrap your head round that, you ain't Arab. Y'all tweet, bird talk, we all parrots. Lone Star, cross the border, we like Dallas. 21, guns salute, we been savage. Tag 'em up, add 'em up, them niggas average. Fly 'em in, fly 'em out, only
this
the
video is so
if
fucking hard.
She never mattered. Wish upon the stars.
Damn.
They all scattered. Ain't no more Neptune, so peace Saturn.
Alright, this is hard.
They re-up. It's a pattern. Like middlemen, they killing them. You know what happened.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Alright, okay.
So be it.
I fuck with this.
Smoke.
The last verse is nasty.
Cried in front of me, you died in front of me. Calabasas took your bitch and your pride in front of me. Her utopia had moved right up the street, and her lip gloss was popping. She ain't need you to eat. The net gon' call it the way that they see it, but I got the video I can share and AE it. They wouldn't believe it, but I can't unsee it. Lucky I ain't TMZ it. So be it, so be it.
This is culturally inappropriate.
This is culturally inappropriate.
So be it.
Nah, that's hard. That's hard.
I'm really enjoying the culturally inappropriate theme that they've running with on the first two singles. I think it's gonna be really heavy on the album, and I think this is them basically saying on this album, we're snatching back the culture. I don't like where it's going. I don't like what you motherfuckers is doing with it. We are gonna culture y'all to death. What y'all think about that song, man?
Bro, that shit was beautifully directed. I fuck with the flow. I fuck with the shit he said. Like that's hard, bro. That's hard. Like if that's what the album is gonna sound like, I'm excited. I'm excited. Seeing like he talking his shit.
The minute that beat dropped, I said, "Oh, this is what we doing for real."
Yeah, nah, that's hard. That's hard. And wait, did Pharrell produce that beat or?
That's all Pharrell. I think the whole album is
crazy, bro.
Yeah, I think the whole album is Pharrell. I heard there's
insane.
Multiple really good features on the album. Y'all know Kendrick is on it. They were trying to keep it a secret, but when legal stuff happened, it is what it is. I think Jay might be on it too. That's just a guess. I ain't hearing it.
That's crazy.
This sounds like something that'll make Jay-Z rap.
Yeah. Nah, that's hard, bro. That's hard.
Because Pusha is really pushing the luxury raps. You rapping about, you know what I'm saying, rims and watches and diamonds and jewels, and you doing all that, but I'm still over here. You can't see me in this direction. And what y'all think about that last verse, man? He's clearly shooting at Travis Scott. I thought
when he said the Utopia, I thought it was Drake. I thought it was Drake when he said the Calabasas, but he said Utopia.
Yeah.
Speaking of luxury raps, y'all know they recorded this in the Louis Vuitton studio in Paris.
For real?
I heard, bro.
Yeah.
That's why it sounds so fancy.
That's why you feel me. They recorded this with Pharrell at Louis Vuitton.
That is hard, bro. I love when
Jay-Z. That's Rick Ross.
I love when rappers who are rich and shit like that actually rap about the lifestyle and shit, and not try to rap about like being in the hood and shit like that. Like I want to know what your life is like. Like stop trying to put on that little front that you still in the hood. Obviously you're not, bro. Like I love when they rap about their, you feel me, their lifestyle. Like when Drake rap about the hard shit he doing or whatever. When niggas do shit like that, I fuck with it. Take me into your life.
That's why Rick Ross is so dope, man. Rick Ross makes you feel like you levitating inside of a Maybach when you listen to his music.
Or he be in his mansion with his music videos.
You put the roof down, you feel like you rich, bro. Like, come on,
like, bro. I fuck with that. No, that was hard for sure.
So, in the year we don't have a hip hop classic yet this year. I don't think we've had anything drop that sounds like it's like album of the year contender yet.
You don't think Gen X? You talking about 2025? Yeah. But wouldn't that be okay? I get you.
It's going to count for 2025, 2026 award season because of the way it's mapped out. So yes, but based on what's been released this year, this album has a chance to be album of the year contender. But I know JID's dropping. You never know. J. Cole might decide he want to get busy. So I'm hearing rumors about other rappers.
I think some sexy songs for you. That's like a R&B type of song.
That's R&B. Yeah. That's a good album, but we talking about this rap. Is culturally inappropriate.
For sure. I agree with you.
It's for sure could be album of the year. This sound like it's going to be. No. And I'm a Pusha fan. I feel like he always when he rap, he really always raps to like a certain level of like elite. Of elite stuff. Like
he has a standard.
Yeah.
And he has a cheat code. You know, he only fucks with Pharrell or Kanye West. So the beats is like
it's gonna always be.
It's gonna sound like some crazy shit. And you're like, damn, you feel me? Like I ain't even gonna front. Like
I feel you.
Also, what I'm excited about is that you guys know the Neptunes are in a lawsuit for Pharrell and I keep forgetting his partner's name, man. Y'all remember his partner's name? I forgot his name, but
it's on my mind. But it's like it's not Nego. It's
Let me pull it up.
It's something, but they're fighting over, I believe, royalties and credits and money and stuff like that. So they're no longer working together.
Chad,
that's why. Chad. And that's why Malice said, there are no Neptunes, so he is Saturn. That was a bar, and then he went from that to the fucking stars in the ceiling of the Rolls Royce. That's hard too. it's just a lot of stuff that they doing with the pen right now, man. And for No Malice to be gone, like I know he was still rapping here and there, but he hasn't consistently locked in on the project in about 15 years. And for him to be rapping at this elite of a level like that, so impressive, man. These dudes is 50 years old.
That's the thing that's impressive to me. Like,
yeah,
because sometimes when old niggas rap, it just be like, oh, that old nigga just rapping and shit. Like, okay, bro, hang it up. But this is like, this is fire.
This is why I don't want to hear nobody say Carter 6 is good for an old man.
Exactly. No.
Because these dudes is about to put out a classic. I'm stamping it right now. What is it? The album is called Let God Sort 'Em Out.
It's some substance, bro. I think substance is what matters. When you're an older nigga, bro, like I want substance from you, bro. I don't want you rapping about sipping lean or hitting somebody else's girl and shit like that. Like rap about some shit, bro. Let's have some substance, bro. Like you a grown ass man. Come on.
So it's the substance, it's the production. They fly as hell, dripped out in the video. You got this spooky ass mansion.
They're moving for the raid.
Whoever
raided, bro.
You got raided.
You got raided, y'all. Party of 3.
What's going on, raid? What's going on?
Oh shit! What's up?
What's going on, y'all? Hey, but nah, for sure. Like, I need.
Did you guys see why he dissed Travis? Because when he said,
yeah, I was gonna play the video.
Okay, because when he said you moved up the street when she left, I thought that was a Kanye diss. Because remember he moved across the street when Kim was repeat. But I'm pretty sure that was all Travis now. But yeah, if you got the video, Drew, rock with it.
Yeah, let me just.
Travis just taking a lot of L's lately. He took that
and
L,
some dude just saying that they saying Pusha is clout chasing and he's I'm like, no, bro, this is what hip hop is about, bro.
That's
if you feel something about somebody, just shoot, bro.
It's just hip hop, bro. And it's just hip hop.
Oh, you're doing interviews, dog. It's an album rollout. Drake and Kendrick can drop albums, and J. Cole can drop albums and not talk to nobody. Everybody don't have that luxury.
And it's just hip hop.
I took it there. Her utopia had moved right up the street, and her lip. He's shameless. It all came from actually being in Paris. So be it. So be it. So be it.
That beat is crazy.
Through carrying the Utopia briefcase,
right.
Yep. Doing his whole spiel. Mm-hmm. He comes, he interrupts the session. The next day, the meltdown verse or whatever comes on.
I melt down the chains that I bought from your boss.
Drake on Travis Scott talking about melting Pharrell's jewelry.
Yeah, and all of that. Yeah. That was a corny, like you shouldn't have been here anyway. Him specifically too. I don't take it as personal as I should. It's Travis. He's harmless. I'm not into what his whole makeup. I took it there. Her utopia had moved right up the street, and her lip gloss was popping. She ain't need you to eat. And then to come back in our fold,
to make a point of
to invade the fold, and then do all that he did. It was like, man, that was corny. He's shameless. He does it. You've seen him do it to everybody. I've definitely had to put my hand on your shoulder before. You died in front of me. You cried in front of me. Cried in front of me. You died in front of me. Calabasas took your bitch and your pride in front of me. Calabasas took your bitch and your pride in front of me. I had to help you. People take that type of shit for granted. I don't take that for granted. So
damn.
Hey, so be it. So be it.
So be it.
What y'all think about his explanation for dissing Travis? I'm curious. I've seen a lot of stuff online that's kind of like, mixed reviews.
I think he has a legitimate reason to, like, that was weird, like you came to Pharrell's studio, you feel me, you played a song, you play your album or whatever, and then even if they want to say like, oh, maybe he didn't get the verse until after whatever, it's kind of like, that's still weird. Like, so you came here to my private space, you interrupted the session with these niggas, and then you let a nigga get on the song and like start talking crazy about me. It's like, yeah, that's weird, And then he's right about the whole Travis does it a lot, because I noticed it with the like that shit. Like, I don't know if y'all remember but before it dropped, he was telling Metro and Future like, play that shit, play that like that shit, play that. And they ain't even dropped it yet, so niggas didn't really know what he was talking about. He was like, nah, play that shit. And then like he was still fucking with Drake after, and then but he was like fucking with both sides heavy, and I'm just like, damn, that's kind of crazy.
You can't fuck with a nigga that does that playing both sides.
Even the Kanye and Drake shit, he was he fucking with Kanye, sides. And then he let Drake's on sicko mode dissing Kanye, talking about sex over stripes and shit. It's like, damn, like
I would only fuck with somebody if they was like neutral, like don't be on that. You feel me? Like, oh, play that shit, you feel me? Like, being on some disrespectful shit, like dissing, low-key, like, secondhand dissing me. Versus, like, I'm neutral. Like, you feel me? Like, you guys are my homies, but I'm not in this little beef shit. If he was doing shit like that, I would say I get it. Because, you know, you don't want to fuck up relationships and shit like that. Especially in this business. It fucks up with features and all that. But he's on some messy shit, it seems like. So I can't really get with that.
Yeah, I thought he just on some, like, he just a nigga you can't be that close with or be that cool with, you know. He just seemed like he don't really care who he like fuck with or nothing.
I mean, shit.
It's like the popular person in school. I just want to be accepted type of thing, right?
Like, I'm cool with everybody.
You just want to fit in. Yeah.
It reminds. It's like because people got to remember that Meltdown song that Pusha's talking about, that Drake violated Pharrell on that song. He shot at Pusha T on that song, but he really aimed at Pharrell. And Pharrell, that song is why Kendrick said, "I don't like you popping shit at Pharrell.
Yeah,
I'll take up the beef for him." You know what I'm saying? Fuck Pusha P. Let me see you Pusha T. That's why he said it. That verse. So for you to be in my face, trying to record us dancing to the song.
That too.
That later was
it's
going
like,
to
that's messy as fuck. That's like.
And we recording our album, and you said, "Hold on, wait, hold on, real quick. Let me play this." Motherfucker, we recording.
You interrupted our session to get on this, to be on this weird shit. Like, that's weird.
Imagine Future pulled up on Drake
and played like that.
and didn't let him hear the Kendrick verse, whether if you had the verse or not.
Okay,
you knew.
So wait, he didn't let him hear He didn't let him hear Drake's verse.
He didn't play Drake verse.
So
they was like bopping their head to it and shit like that, and then afterwards
exactly. And Travis,
they didn't really fuck with it though. They was like, that's not even our kind of. We don't really fuck with his shit, you know. Low key,
Travis like that.
Especially when you in album mode and this is what you producing. You don't want to hear. Fiend.
I was gonna say respectfully. I like Travis Scott's music is definitely a vibe, but if you're that kind of rapper, you feel me? Like, you're like Clips, you're like Griselda, you're like certain type of rapper. I know when you hear that shit, you're like, nah, this is not. I don't really fuck with this shit. You feel me? Like, respectfully,
especially when you're working on yours. So your mind is.
My pen is on level 100. This is level.
This is a sign. Like, it would be weird even if it wasn't on audition. Like, don't hijack my session and be like, let me play my album for you and shit like that. Like, nigga, I'm working. Like, get out of here, bro, with that.
Especially because
unless we asked.
The story is Clips didn't even invite him.
Yeah, see, that's very weird.
The story, I guess he called Pharrell and was like, Pharrell, where y'all at? Blah, blah, blah. And Pharrell was like, oh, yeah, this is where we at. I don't know if Pharrell formally invited him, but that's how he got the heads up to be there. Pusha and Malice did not tell this nigga to come.
So what's the beef behind Drake and Pharrell? Like, what I don't think I'm really.
I don't know that
it really. It's just
the Pusha.
Yeah, I was gonna say it really starts from the Cash Money. Like, that's how the whole Pusha and Drake beef started. It's like,
yeah,
I guess Birdman didn't pay Pharrell, so the Clips start beefing with, and then Lil Wayne start copying their swag, so they just start beefing. Then it's all trickled down from there. Okay. So
it's family versus family at this point. It's family versus family.
So just
like Cash Money versus the Neptunes, basically.
All right, that makes sense.
And then Drake bought a bunch of Pharrell's chains that were up for sale, and he was like, I melted down them chains. But then when Family Matters dropped, he showed that he actually still has all of them.
That's crazy.
You know, like that. Yeah.
One thing I will say is I love it. I love the beef. I love hip hop is like back. I don't know. This is a great era of hip hop, I will say.
Hey, I'd rather them rap than to kill each other.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's not going extreme. Nobody's putting their hands on each other or none of that. It's just all strictly rap. You feel me?
And all you punk ass Drake fans talking about, if Pusha doesn't outsell Lil Wayne, I don't want to hear about it, bro. At the end of the day, the way you get to 100K or more on streams or sales or whatever, you gotta cater to a certain demographic, which is your punk ass. They don't make music for y'all.
They do it for them.
They make music for the real niggas, the streets, and the ones that's trying to get it out the mud.
Or the
I don't know making commercial music, or like they're not trying to make.
Yes.
Selling record.
Lil Wayne tries so hard to try to make commercial music.
Like I don't know what this album gonna sell, and I don't care what it's gonna sell because it's gonna go platinum in my whip.
Mm-hmm. Nah, I'm for sure. We gotta react to it. We gotta react to it.
Absolutely. The people that have heard the album already said it's amazing. So,
man,
hey,
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's
11th.
gonna be some shots. It's gonna be crazy. You know, hey, so be it. That's and it's catchy. Oh my god. Let me see what else we got in music. Oh, did you guys check out the list I sent y'all, the Billboard list?
I could pull it
up.
Yeah,
dude. I looked at it. I'm gonna pull it up.
Yeah, we can. What's y'all initial thoughts if y'all seen it already?
My initial thoughts were Chris Brown was a low for me.
Okay.
That's disrespect.
Was it Billboard?
Yeah, Billboard.
Because Chris was like,
he's like 31, I believe.
26. I took notes because I was literally going through the list. I was taking notes as I was looking at it. I was like, I can't believe.
The one thing I will say, why is Michael Jackson not? Well, he's pop, but come on, bro. If he's on the list, put him at 1.
Well, I'll tell you, I have no beef with Stevie Wonder being number 1.
I feel it.
Yeah, I agree.
What
is Michael number 2?
He was number 4.
Michael was 3, I believe.
Oh, Aretha Franklin was 2, I believe.
No, Beyonce was 4. He was 3. He was 3. Yeah.
Yeah. So I really can't argue with that part.
I think Marvin Gaye is too low. They got Marvin Gaye at 10.
Like that. There's 3 people that I think they got messed up, and Marvin is.
What number should I go
Kelly.
to?
Go to start at 19.
Top 10. Oh yeah, 19.
Actually, I'm sorry. Yeah. We can go up a little bit. Does it show? Oh yeah. Does it show you anything before that? Okay, cool. 20's fine. 20's fine.
Yeah.
So we got Otis Redding. So I have something about that too, but keep going.
Yeah. Oh, were you scrolling down? Yeah.
Yeah, let's look at Smokey
Robinson. Okay.
Yeah, see.
Al Green. Fire.
Yep.
Janet Jackson.
Okay.
Mary J. Blige.
Yeah.
Yep.
Isaac Hayes.
Okay.
That's where my beef starts. Keep going.
Curtis Mayfield.
Yeah. Sam Cooke.
Usher. See, okay, my only problem with Usher at 12,
if Brown.
I think Chris, but then again, I think Chris Brown.
Well, Usher, I'm not mad at Usher being over Chris Brown, but they should be relatively close in range.
Yeah, they should be closer than 31 or 29 and 12.
That's crazy.
Ray Charles.
Okay. I think Marvin Gaye is too low. I think he's too low.
Where would you put him?
I think R. Kelly is too low. And not even on. I get the politics, but if you got R. Kelly top 10 and all the controversy with him, why is Chris Brown at 31 with all the controversy with him?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, I'm just happy they didn't O.J. Simpson R. Kelly and act like he don't exist.
Okay. I was gonna say I'm surprised they actually put him on the list, but I'm happy.
If you're gonna put him on the list, let's put him on the list correctly.
But 9 is a good spot. If we look at the rest of the people, 9 is not a bad spot.
It's not a bad spot, but he's over Mariah Carey.
Mariah
Carey come on, I'm putting him over. Putting him over. He's not over Prince. He might be over Prince in my eye. I don't know.
In R&B, it's an argument.
Yeah.
In R&B, I'm not putting James Brown 6. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
that's my beat.
What are we doing?
It's R&B, even though there's a lot of versions of R&B.
Yeah.
Come on, brother.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say my rankings. Whitney Houston. Okay.
But then Whitney, you can respect that.
Yeah, I gotta respect it. Beyonce. I think Beyonce is a little too low.
I agree with Beyonce. I think she's top 5.
Yeah, for sure. Michael Jackson. Like if you're gonna put Michael Jackson on the list, put him at 1. I don't care.
I'm not mad at
Aretha Franklin.
That's 2.
I'm not mad at Aretha Franklin because she is the queen of R&B.
Stevie is. I'm not mad at Stevie. I can't be mad.
And
come on,
think about it. What does that say? At 11 years old, he had a number 1 at 13 years old.
That's crazy.
As a single, as a solo artist.
Yeah. I can't. I can't be mad.
Mike was putting in work as a youngin too.
Mike was on the Jackson 5 though, not by himself. He was in the group. Yeah,
he had a group. But I'm just saying,
Stevie absolutely. I mean, Michael was absolutely putting in work, but like Stevie Wonder is like the blueprint everybody's chasing. Stevie Wonder's like, you know, if they wanted to put Jordan or Bill Russell at the top, I'm like, well, hey, you know what? Hey, I can't hate on it. Even if it's not my number one, I can't hate on them putting him one.
Okay.
If it was somebody else, I can hate on it though.
Let's stack everybody. Well, we're not gonna do that. Never mind. I was gonna say stack everybody's number one most respected song, but
let's talk about this Usher and Chris Brown politic real quick.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Before we even do that, every man from 20 to 12. Where is Luther Vandross for R&B?
Man, is he?
Where is he? Where is he at? Like, where is he ranked at though?
Luther's 22.
He's at 22. That's too low.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I can't have. Look, Otis Redding, bro. Man. I don't hate Otis Redding.
Wait. That
many songs.
Where is Chris Brown ranked at?
26.
Okay.
26.
I almost lost it. I thought they put Frank Ocean over him.
I have a problem with this too. I like Erykah Badu, but Rihanna's 46.
What's wrong with that? Well, Rihanna should be higher, but what's wrong with Erykah Badu being over her?
Well, check this out. Erykah Badu should not be above Anita Baker, who we just saw.
I feel you.
Diana Ross behind Erykah Badu.
Yes,
and I love Erykah Badu.
I love
but
Erykah
I feel like
Badu.
And this is another thing I want to know. I want to know: are we looking? This pissed me off.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I also wanted to say, sir. Yeah, I'm gonna let you finish. But I wanted to say some things.
Yeah, go ahead.
There were certain artists on this list, and maybe it's hard for me to accept that they're all-time greats yet because they're so like young in their career. But I've seen certain names on this list where I was like, already.
My thing about Frank is like he doesn't drop enough. Like, you feel me? Like I feel like I haven't got enough music from him to put him up that high.
37.
Top 50 all time.
They got him over Maxwell, Aaliyah. He could be over Aaliyah.
They got him over the weekend.
You feel me? It's like Frank Ocean.
He should be over the weekend.
This is like me seeing the top 75 NBA list.
And then SZA's at 44. She's over Rihanna. That's crazy.
That's a problem.
SZA should be over Frank Ocean.
But the weekend, Frank Ocean.
The weekend, yeah. Rihanna should be over Frank Ocean.
Fellas. They called this man the king of R&B, and he's number 49.
49? Who?
You talking about the weekend, right?
No, Robert Beresford Brown, a.k.a. Bobby Brown, is number 49.
Oh, Bobby is about 49. God damn.
And Frank Ocean is 37.
They got John Legend at 50.
Yeah, John Legend got to be higher.
John Legend should be higher. Like, who made this list?
Bro,
Jill Scott should be higher. Jill Scott should be higher.
Look at all of these legends behind.
47?
So I do think somebody like Luther should be in the top 10. But when we look at 40 to 50 and we look at all these dudes that's behind Rick James, like
I'm not gonna lie.
Behind
all of these people are better than Frank Ocean.
Who made this list?
Every single person we've been seeing on here, I would put higher than him, damn near.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all somebody who did not make the list that should be higher than Frank Ocean.
Where's Sade?
She's not on the list, bro.
That's ridiculous.
That's one of them.
That's ridiculous.
Neil should be
Neil's too low. Neil's too low. Wait. No, Bow Wow's not.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say.
I'm finna call Complex. Shanti should be higher than Frank Ocean.
Anthony Hamilton should be higher. Cam, who you gonna say is not on the list that should be on the list?
No, you said one. Sade is not on the list.
But where is she at?
She's not on the list. But I'm gonna say, why is Tank on the list? Respectfully,
Tank is hard, but he shouldn't be.
No, but listen.
Yeah, I'll get you.
This guy I'm about to say is also above Tank, and he's not on the list at all. I'm gonna let y'all get through the list and see if y'all notice anybody missing.
Damn, who's not on the list that should be on the list?
Walker.
Yeah, bro. Like, come on now. What are we doing?
All right. I'm gonna tell y'all somebody that y'all did not see on the list that y'all might not even think of, but when I say his name, y'all gonna say, "Damn."
Cool.
He's a comedian.
Yeah, Jamie. No. Jamie Foxx. What about Tyrese?
Bro, Tyrese is better than Tank.
Exactly.
Hey, you know what's crazy? When I first seen this list, I was thinking like, "Oh, is Jamie Foxx on here?" But I don't know why I didn't think about it when he said that. But he's for sure. He's better than Frank Ocean.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Is Drake not R&B? Is Drake not an R&B artist as well? Where's he at?
I mean, Lauryn Hill's on the list, so Drake could be on the list.
Why is Drake not on the list?
I don't know, bro.
I legitimately think 90% of the people we saw under Frank Ocean are better than him. Yes, and I'm not even trying to be fucked up.
Absolutely. I like Frank, but come on, bro. 37? 37?
Oh, Babyface?
Frank
and also, here's
the crazy.
Here's the thing. When I read the breakdown on Frank Ocean, it mentioned that he wrote for a lot of heavyweights. But if
that's more the producer.
But if that's the case, why isn't Smokey Robinson in the top 10?
Thank you.
Smokey Robinson wrote for almost every nigga on this list.
Yeah, like, come on, bro.
No, the whole Motown for 20 years, that was Smokey Robinson writing. And he got his own solo stuff. And as freaky as Smokey Robinson is with these cases that's coming out, he's still performing at 80 years old.
I don't want to keep bringing up R. Kelly, but didn't R. Kelly write for a lot of people too?
He did. Yeah, and that's why they put SZA high, because SZA was a ghostwriter for a very long time before she really broke out. I understand.
I can't be mad at the SZA.
She deserves to be high, even off her she's been arguably the most dominant R&B female besides Beyonce in the last couple of years.
I'm not of her generation. It's not even close.
Yeah, straight up dominance of chart hits.
I feel like Rihanna and her should be at least close. Like, you feel me?
Rihanna and SZA are close. It's 44 and 46. My issue is Rihanna should be much higher, because Rihanna has put in at least Rihanna gave us 10 great years before she backed out of great music, great albums. Her last album is a certified classic. She just not interested anymore. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I don't Frank Ocean has been around in name, but Frank got 2 albums?
If that, I don't even know.
He got 2.
3 albums?
He got 3 or 2 or 3. He got the orange album.
He got the orange album, and then he got Blonde.
What else he got? Mixtape, Nostalgia, then Ultra.
Okay. He does have mixtape.
And then Channel Orange.
That's fair.
I love Erykah Badu though. I'm not mad at Erykah Badu being 28, but I feel like a lot of people should be a little higher.
I don't hate Erykah being where she is, but like you said, there's just some women that you like. I don't think Erykah Badu can fuck with Anita Baker. If we run down Anita Baker's music, like she got to be much higher. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's a lot wrong with this list, but it is interesting.
Frank is too high.
It's very interesting.
I will say that.
That's the worst part of the whole album. I mean, the whole list.
I agree. Just looking at this, I'm like, who wrote this? Like,
that's the one that really jumps out.
We can say, oh, it's a generational thing, but then they got Sam Cooke, number 12.
Yeah.
And I feel like Sam Cooke is only that high because of his one song. Now, he don't have one song, but The Change Is Gonna Come, I Was Born by the River. That song right there, that song alone got him up there. But no, I'm sorry. You can't fuck with Luther, bro.
Yeah.
You cannot, bro.
Wait, my bad. Nah, go.
I'm just saying, the biggest song of this year is literally named after this nigga Luther. But give him some respect.
Yeah.
They didn't even get a song a title. They just named it Luther.
22
Luther.
is
just put it out.
Crazy.
They know who you're talking about.
22 is
you think
crazy.
You think if we call a song Frank, we gonna know who they talking about? No, we not gonna know who they talking about. But if we call a song Luther, we know who it's about.
22 is crazy.
And
I'm not gonna lie.
Now that you mentioned it earlier, why is he higher than The Weeknd? Like, what has he done to deserve being higher than? They're the same exact generation.
And The Weeknd is way
a global superstar. Exactly. And Frank is like a cult classic type nigga. You feel me? Like,
one thing I will say is, remember when they booed Drake for being on stage and they wanted Frank? That's like one thing that I'm like, okay,
that's his crowd.
Fact.
If I pay money to see a nigga, then I see somebody else, I'm gonna be mad too.
I'm not gonna lie.
These niggas.
Drake should be on this list. He should.
And I'm not saying Frank. And I'm not saying Frank is not an incredible artist. But we talk about all-time lists. Imagine you get an NBA player that's been around for 10 years and he's had 2 phenomenal years in the it's like if you put Chris Johnson as the best running back of all time.
Yeah.
Hey, let me get. This is a great example. This is like if someone showed us an all-time power forward list,
and they had Charles Barkley.
And we saw Jaren Jackson Jr.
Oh my God. Because he got a defensive player of the year.
Yeah, like he had some cool stats or whatever. We'd be looking like, get this shit out of my face right now, bro. I lost all respect for this list.
Yeah, we can't.
This is what I'm looking at.
What about? No. I was gonna say Miguel. Okay.
Miguel should be.
He should be on this list.
Yes,
he should be on this list.
Bro, what man? I'm finna email.
He should be on this list.
Hey, Miguel beats Frank.
Yeah,
I don't want to keep making it about Frank, but like,
come on, that's the one that stands out. Yeah,
if he's on the list, I'm gonna like.
Yeah,
at least take him off. If we're not gonna put all these niggas on there, take this guy off.
Come on now.
Yeah, bro. Charlie Wilson's not on the list.
Is T-Pain R&B or he's hip hop? I don't know.
Did you hear what I just said?
He's hip hop. I'll give you that. What?
I said Charlie Wilson's not on the list.
Charlie Wilson.
Come on, bro.
Uncle Charlie Wilson, bro.
Come on, man.
You can tell
Jamie should be on this list, though. Jamie should be on this list. I agree. Like
Jamie should.
Come on.
So bro. I did write notes for this segment because I was reading it. The bottom note that I wrote: Frank Ocean is the most overrated artist of all time.
I agree.
I'm not mad at that.
Hey, y'all about to be mad when you figure out who not on this list. Justin Timberlake's not on the list. Yeah. Justin Bieber? Right. Is Justin Bieber R&B?
I don't think I saw any white people on the list. Did we see any white people?
Yeah, I don't think it was.
Is this only a black Bieber person list? JT is black.
That's what it looks like. Hey,
yeah. It's only black? It's only black people?
Bieber was on the R&B for one album, low key.
The whitest thing on this list is Mariah Carey.
It says Black Music Month. Okay. Only black people. All right, I can't be mad.
Oh well, hey, okay. Right. You can't be mad. Oh, that's why Drake didn't make it.
That's funny.
And they probably punished Jamie because he only like white women.
Oh God. Nothing snow lovers.
Okay.
But even Tank, right? I love Tank. I love Tank's music, right? I love him. I'm not mad that he's where he is. I just feel like if we looking at the list, and then when you find out Jamie Foxx and Tyrese is not on the list,
should be on this list.
And those two men are basically very similar to Tank, and they made better music than Tank.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, Tank got some shit, bro. I really like Tank. I can't be mad.
He does. All right, Tyrese and Tank are at the very least the same.
Yeah, level. They should be like right there together. But Jamie,
now, Tank did right for niggas. Mm-hmm. I'll give you that. Tank did right for niggas. But Jamie, when he gave you that unpredictable, and he gave you that damn nice and slow, and he gave you that the always fall for your type, and then he gives you blame it on the alcohol. Like, come on, my dog. Like
Jaheim.
I don't know if Jaheim can make it.
You don't think? Yeah.
I don't
gotta
know.
Put that woman first, though. You know that one's.
I mean, that's like if I put Jay Holiday up in there, because he got put you to bed.
True.
You know, Trey Songz didn't make the list.
Yeah,
Trey Songz.
I was gonna say Trey Songz, but I was like, I'm talking about R. Kelly too much. I was about to bring up Trey Songz. They're gonna think I'm on some.
But in a real way, I hate to keep jumping on Frank, but if we go song for song, Trey Songz is getting Frank out of there, bro.
Yeah.
Yes.
Trey gave you anthems for at least 5 years. Non-stop.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie though. The main thing that's like popping out to me is Sade. Like, where is she, bro?
Absolutely.
She's black too. So like, what are we doing?
Oh yes, she is. She's
I know.
Very black.
Like, what are we doing?
Yes. So that's why I have an issue with this list, man. And like, I'm cool with the top 10. Only thing I would do, I would take James Brown at the top 10. I think James Brown got in the top 10 on name.
Yeah.
Because now, if the list is just music, James Brown goes there.
Yeah. Well,
when you specify R&B,
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, if you're gonna put them on the list, I think you should just go off of their catalog. Fuck what the genre is, unless you really specifying their songs or something like that. But if you put them on the list, I feel like you just gotta put their whole body of work.
When you look at that list, they had signature song at the bottom. Like, what's their biggest R&B song?
I get you.
And they picked R&B songs. All right, this is how you got here.
So
and it's like,
on Michael Jackson, you think Remember the Time is his biggest R&B song or his biggest song ever though? Like, you know.
Oh, is that what they put for Michael?
They put Must Listen song and they put Remember the Time.
I mean, shit. That's arguably one of my favorite Michael songs.
That's arguably his best song. Arguably his biggest. Arguably, like he got shit.
His biggest are Man in the Mirror and Billie Jean as far as success goes. Yeah. But remember the time is a great R&B song. Michael got R&B slaps on that last album, that Invincible album, the Butterfly shit, and Break of Dawn.
Hell yeah.
Heaven Can Wait. Those are R&B slaps. But I'm not mad at Michael.
Heartbreak Hotel, bro. That one.
That's R&B.
Yeah.
But then I don't know if but like Stevie Wonder being number one, I'm cool with it, bro. Yeah. Because not only does Stevie Wonder has amazing music, they still sampling his music from the 60s, 70s, and 80s. Like, they still putting it in the like, it was all over Jay-Z last album. Like, they still sample his shit. Like, that tells you greatness as well.
Yeah.
Otis Redding, they sampled Otis. Like, even though Otis don't have a whole bunch of hits, he still should not be over Luther Vandross. That's what... The two things that piss me off the most is Luther Vandross is 22 behind Isaac fucking Hayes. And no disrespect to Isaac Hayes, but come on, my dog.
Yeah.
Name me an Isaac Hayes song. And I know Isaac Hayes song. He got the song Walk On By, which I love.
Yeah.
But Luther?
Yeah.
Never Too Much, If This World Were Mine, Dance With My Father. Like, come on. Like, we can go on all day.
We definitely need to be higher.
We gotta. So we gotta send them an email, bro.
Luther and Frank Ocean is where I'm mostly pissed, bro. I'm not even gonna hold y'all.
Frank Ocean
and Chris Brown for me.
Chris Brown too.
Chris Brown's 26.
I'm really mad about the people who's not on the list. Like, the order I could live with, but like not to have Sade, not to have Tyrese, not to have Jamie Foxx. Who else we say wasn't?
I could put that.
Trey Songz.
I'm not mad at Trey Songz not being here, but I do think he should be.
I'm only mad at
you got her on here
because of some of the people that made it. Yeah, her should not be on the list over some of these guys.
Yeah,
Summer Walker should not be on the list over Trey Songz.
Walker should not be on this list.
I agree.
The Weeknd too low. The Weeknd too low. Lauryn Hill too low.
Yeah,
I think they you see how they punished Lauryn Hill for only having one solo album. So why don't you punish
Frank
Ocean for not? Even though Frank has multiple projects, but his music did not make as much of a dent as Lauryn Hill's album. Lauryn Hill's album, Apple just did the best 100 albums, and Lauryn Hill's album I think was in the top 10.
What dent did Frank Ocean's music make though? Like, you feel me? Like, I love Frank. I love Frank. But I said what dent? What dent?
I think number one.
Lauren was like in the 30s or 40s.
Lauren's in a
No, I think Lauren's album was number one on that list, right?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Lauren, was it one? I think Stevie was number one. They love Stevie Wonder, bro. I think Songs in the Key of Life was number one. Lauren might be two though. Apple one. What was it? The Apple 100 album list?
Yeah, this list is crazy.
Let me see. Where we at? Oh, they got me all the way at 100. Let me go all the way to the top. Oh, Lauren was number one. Jesus.
It's crazy.
And I know it's a different publication. You know what I'm saying? But Lauren was number one. Thriller was number two. Wow. I think that's where you put Michael number one. From commercial success to the quality of it, Thriller has no skips. It's precise. It's straight to the point. Every song except for one charted. Like, you will never see an album again where, like, I think 7, 8, 9 songs chart in like the top 20 for an extended period of time.
A lot of people say
Frank Ocean's Blonde at number 5. Oh my god!
No, people love that album. I think that album is glazed.
No. What's up with this Frank Ocean glaze? Yo?
They glaze, bro. Like, I love Frank, but bro, his fans glaze that nigga, bro. I kid you not.
They give him too much.
I kid you not, bro.
His impact isn't like Biggie's impact, but Biggie's 2 albums.
I think Marvin Gaye should be higher.
If Frank Ocean, you know what? Let me not even get disrespectful. But
I know where you're going, and I understand.
I'm just saying, I don't get it. I know Frank fans, but it's not like I don't know any diehard Frank fans. Like,
hey, I don't hate what you're saying about Marvin Gaye.
Like, what's going on in that album, bro?
My only thing about Marvin is that where he is on the list, there's nothing but gladiators in front of him. So it's like,
so you gotta pay respect to it, I guess.
I can't even hate it. Like you got Mariah and Beyonce and R. Kelly and Michael and James, and it's so many. It's nothing but greatness.
What's in that
going
top
on
10
is
arguably
move it,
one of the greatest R&B albums ever. Like that's
no, you're absolutely right. My point is everybody in that top 10 has one of those.
Yeah. You're right.
Some of them got 2, 3 of them. Prince got Purple Rain. You know, Prince got 19. Like, it's just so many. Even though Prince to me is a rock star, even though he did R&B as well, so that's where he's interesting. But he did more R&B than James Brown did.
Yeah.
I think Prince should be over James Brown on this list. My issue, like, I don't want to sound like I'm hating on James Brown because I like James Brown a lot.
Hey man, yeah, Lauryn Hill is way too fucking low.
Yeah, why isn't Lauryn Hill getting the Frank Ocean love?
She should be like way higher, bro.
Absolutely. Final thoughts on the list? Anything that y'all really stand on other than Frank Ocean being the most overrated artist of all time?
I think Frank Ocean must have dirt on a lot of high ups in the music industry.
He must have been at Tyler. He must have been at Tyler Perry house.
Yeah, like he got Diddy level evidence on these niggas.
Yeah,
man.
He got something, bro.
Yeah,
he got something.
Cause I'm looking at list he's on, I'm seeing who he's over, and it's just the math ain't mathing. You feel me? It's not adding up.
All time number 37, R&B.
Like, huh? It's niggas in his generation better than him. That's lower than him.
They didn't include singers that were leaders of groups either. Like they didn't include Charlie, like I said. They didn't include Ronald Isley. They didn't include
my homie does.
What's you said what?
No, keep going.
They didn't. What's my guy? The homie from Earth, Wind and Fire. Why do I be forgetting his name, man? Oh my God, he just White, Maurice White. I think that's his name. He just passed away not too long ago. He should be on. Like they didn't even include the singers of the groups.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a lot wrong with this list. I do think somebody young made it, and I do think Sam Cooke and Otis Redding got overrated, but because they have an impactful all-time song that lives forever. Mm-hmm. But if we go catalogs, they can't fuck with a lot of the dudes that's behind them.
Yeah.
Like Chris Brown, like Luther, like Smokey Robinson. You know what I'm saying? Isaac Hayes, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I quit.
I think the thing with Chris Brown, so I think number one, people don't want to give him as much credit as he deserves because he's young, so you know they're not trying to give him too much. But like, God forbid something happened, they'd put him. He
would be easily top
10. You know what I mean? So
is it that, or is it that people are just trying to pretend he ain't him?
I think it's both. I think it's the young. Because my thing is like he's so young. Like by the time he's really done with it all said and done, he's already 20 years in. He's doing his 20-year tour. By the time it's all done, it's gonna be 50 years in or 40. It's gonna be like we're gonna have so many Chris Brown hits. It's like.
And what's your thoughts on Aaliyah being top 40? You think that's too high or too low? Because I love Aaliyah, but I think she should be a little lower.
I wouldn't be mad if.
Because I think there's some people. I think there's some people under her that I think should be over her.
Say the truth, bro.
He's definitely top 10.
Like you said, I like. Is that 2-5? What up, boy? What up, boy? I love Aaliyah, but you can't put Aaliyah over Rihanna.
Exactly.
And honestly,
now you can't put her over the Weeknd.
You can't. And now you can't put her. Now when we talk about SZA, you can't. I'm sorry. I know Aaliyah got hit.
No, I agree. Yeah.
But SZA's here. SZA is doing a stadium tour.
And I love Aaliyah. I love Aaliyah.
You could argue SZA has 2 classic albums
for sure.
Absolutely.
Sure.
I think it's undisputed at this point, bro. I think SOS and Controller both classics. And then again, bro, I can't get with the Bobby Brown hate. 49 for the man who made Don't Be Cruel. It's crazy. He was the founder of
New Edition. Fucking Lauryn Hill at fucking 48, bro. Like that is crazy. Yeah,
so I do think there's a couple
that is crazy.
Niche artists like where like they have a cult following, like Aaliyah, like Frank Ocean. I think this specific person, when it came to those spots, was doing preference because
my God.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I know Bobby didn't have the long run that he's supposed to have, but his album, his breakout Don't Be Cruel album, is top 10 R&B albums of all time. And I'll argue with anybody on that. If we go down that track list, it's nothing but smashes.
Yeah.
Every song, every little step, My Prerogative, Rock With You, Tenderoni, like Don't Be Cruel. Like you go down that list, it's like, oh my God. Are we kidding? Now, do y'all like Janet Jackson at 17?
I think she's a little too high, but I love Janet. I love Janet.
I don't ever want to feel like I'm disrespecting the Jacksons, but 17 is like, it's kind of generous.
I ain't gonna lie. When I see that, I say, oh, like in my head, I was really like, but I said I'm not gonna say nothing.
Yeah, she got the hit. She got longevity. I can't hate on it, but
I love Janet. But come on, bro.
But I am happy that the top 4 women are Aretha, Beyonce, Whitney, Mariah. Yeah. I think that's the top 4 women for sure. Like, absolutely.
I feel like
you guys. Go ahead. Final thoughts.
Yeah, I feel like Chris Brown should be higher than Janet.
I'm not mad at that.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not mad at that.
Like
I said, I think he should be higher than Usher.
I don't think he should be higher than Usher, but I think he should be right under him.
On the same level.
Put him over Sam Cooke. Put him over Sam Cooke, bro.
Put him over Sam Cooke. Put him over Otis Redding. Put him over Isaac Hayes.
I love Mary J. Blige, but I think Chris Brown is better.
Yeah, Janet at 17 off that last name.
Yeah,
I really do believe
that's nepotism. Not over her younger brother. Her younger brother gave her nepotism. A lot of weight.
Bro, that's a fact. Yeah. I believe. I keep saying
like
it. I believe
in the NBA. You feel me?
I believe Luther and Chris Brown wipe out that entire 13 to 20. Luther and Chris Brown wipe.
Like, come on now,
easily,
literally, like, come
easily.
On. I agree.
Smokey Robinson's the only one that can compete because Smokey Robinson is Smokey Robinson. But yeah, man, y'all got any thoughts about this Tyler Perry lawsuit, bro? Because I want to get into that a little bit. I don't know how much reading y'all done on it. I can give y'all some breakdown.
You said you've done some more reading on it. I do want to hear what was the extra evidence that you seen.
I just seen like the text messages and shit. Yeah. But I do think it does sound like this guy's trying to get some bread out of my nigga TP.
260 million though, like that.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. It sounds like they were in a relationship and the shit went sour. That's what it sounds like.
I kind of getting out of that too.
And
just because I feel like he was sending text where it's like, this your dude. Like, you know what I mean?
It looked like they were flirting back and forth, sending each other pictures, having Like, I didn't like. Here's the thing, bro. I'm gonna give a brief description. Viewers,
I don't know.
Don't kill me because I am going to miss some details. But basically, essentially, I'm gonna give y'all the cliff notes of it. They met, I guess, because he got a role on one of Tyler's shows called Ruthless, which is on BET. After the show, Tyler was like, "Hey, come on to the crib. We can talk about your career and try to further your career and everything. Where's you going?" And then he at the crib, he gets really drunk, this and that. Tyler's like, "Hey, you shouldn't be driving when you're drunk. You know, I have a guest room, blah, 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 this and that." And then he goes into the guest room. Then he says, Tyler, he wakes up, Tyler's in the room, and Tyler's kind of like, messing with him a little bit. But they stopped. They didn't go far. They stopped. That's what he says in the lawsuit. They stopped. So long story short, he leaves. Tyler gives him a big role in the show called The Oval, where he's one of like the top 10, 15 characters. Like, he's really important. And then they start a friendship. They're communicating. They're things like this. They're doing. I think they were doing trips or whatever. But then again, he's still going to Tyler's house, drinking, having a good time, this and that, sleeping in the guest room. Long story short, eventually this guy moves into the guest house. He moved into the guest house. Okay. And he said one time he was in the bed in his underwear, and Tyler was basically trying to make sexual advances on him. Like, and I'm like,
I mean, if that's the case, that's wrong. But you feel me?
No.
Yeah.
But in between that's where all these text messages were, where it's like I don't know if they were having flirting? Sex or not.
Okay.
And they were flirting. Like, Juice saw the messages. It was a lot of flirting back and forth.
Yeah, a lot of like, text messages. If someone was sending me these, I would understand what's going on here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, if you sending me selfies and you sending me pictures of you in some little ass shorts on a jet ski, and you talking about, oh, you know I look good, and you say, yeah, I know you look good, bro. What the fuck? And I'm not saying you can't be a victim. I'm not saying that at all. Yeah. What I'm saying is I haven't seen anything. He never said, "Oh, you can't have a career if you don't do this." Yeah. He never forced himself to having sex with the dude. As far as I'm concerned, unless I missed it, okay, Drew. Unless I missed it, I don't think they even had intercourse. Unless I missed it, I could have missed it. But it looked so when you say sexual assault, And like, you know what I'm saying? They like apparently they were having a conversation, and Tyler was like, "Oh, do you like it rough? Do you like it like this?" And Tyler grabs him around the throat or whatever. But it's like it's still coming from a place of it's still coming from a place of they're flirting, because I never saw the words I told him to stop.
I'm looking at the text messages right now.
Now, if he argues the point, which I
he said, if I'm not feeling my jeans out, I'm not working hard enough. Oh fuck!
Tyler spent some game. I ain't gonna lie, he was too full.
Hey,
it was a lot of game in there. It was a lot of game in there.
A lot of game in there.
And again, man, I don't want nobody to think that we are anti-victim or whatever.
No.
I'm just simply saying the evidence doesn't tell me that.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when they came after Diddy, we saw, oh shit. You know what I mean? Like we saw what it was.
I get your take on like it looks like they probably had like
a breakup. Like they were lovers.
And they But I can't see. I got to see a little more text messages. I'm still looking, but like I don't see it like it's went there. Like it's went to like, oh, you see that they clearly was dating or something like that. It just seems like flirting. I don't know.
Okay, at the very least, it was like we you know, testing the waters. I'm putting my foot in the water. Mm-hmm. I didn't see sexual assault. I didn't see $260 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when I thought about it, I said, damn, that nigga won $250 million.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, I need some more shit. I need some more shit that
is he claiming that he R-worded him? Or
that's what I was trying to find out, because what I saw, it looked like every time they were even getting physical, it was like it didn't progress all the way.
Like if he claimed that, then I'm like, okay, you know.
If he said if he said this big man in a Medea dress that's the same size as Zion Williamson flipped him over and took it, then okay, then give him his money.
But if it's like he's saying he's harassing him from like these text messages, I think it's consensual. Like you guys are both flirting back and forth. Like he's saying these things and you're not showing that you're uncomfortable because you're, you know, feeding into it. He said like, you know, something about you're not filling out your jeans or whatever, or he's saying you look good in your jeans or whatever, you looking thick or whatever, and you're like, if I'm not filling them out, I'm not doing it right. You feel me? Like you're going back with it, you're flirting back to him. So just from what I'm seeing, that's kind of what it looks like.
Also, do y'all know what happened to this guy's character last year on the show?
Was he killed?
He's no longer on the show. He claims he quit.
That's a breakup.
But what if he? Yeah, he said I quit the show because I couldn't take it anymore. Which is very possible. He could have quit the show.
Yeah.
And he could have not. You know, it could be a breakup. Yeah. Or he could have got fired and he's trying to get revenge on the scorn lover.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe he got written off the show, and then it was like, you wrote me off the show. Like, you feel me? You never know.
Yeah, I just need more evidence. Mm-hmm. I don't care about Tyler Perry might be gay. Who gives a fuck? I mean, bro, Tyler played
a woman. That's his most iconic.
Literally talking to someone I said he's been a woman more in movies than he's been himself.
That's his most iconic
you should not
role.
Be surprised if
surprised.
You feel me? Exactly. He literally found a way to be a cross-dresser and no one say nothing about it.
Yeah,
he found a method.
Mm-hmm. He said, I don't care about that part.
He said, I can be myself. I'm just playing.
He said, what are y'all talking about? I'm acting. I'm Medea. Like,
hope that nobody would lie about something so crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
but here's the thing. But here's the thing. It's like, but what exactly is he lying about? Because I just think there's not enough information.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We need more. We need more.
Before we let Drew go, did you see the Cardi B song that just came out?
No.
I heard a snippet. I heard a snippet. Just the name alone.
Was it bad? What's the name?
Outside.
It's called Outside.
Oh, okay.
And
I thought it was some crazy shit.
No,
the song is this crazy shit though. Yeah. She's basically decapitating Offset, and you know all the things that your woman would tell you to hurt your feelings. She did it. In the song.
Okay, I gotta hear that. It's on all platforms, or just on like Twitter or something.
I think it's on all platforms. It's basically like
I heard on Twitter.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's basically like, hey, I went to your favorite football player, your favorite team. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, now I'm back outside. You know how many niggas want me? Like, oh, you want these the games you want to play? Now I'm gonna do you how you did me. Like, she's just basically like, I'm fed up.
This is the perfect time to roll out her new album.
You can't beat your bitch in a whore off. You feel me? It's just impossible.
Yeah, you lost.
It's just so much easier for women to get. You feel me?
Especially like her.
Especially her.
Yeah,
Cardi
B.
Everybody wants her. You don't have no basic woman.
You lost already when she bagged your favorite football player, nigga. You lost already.
She could bag your favorite everything.
Yeah, literally.
Your favorite doctor, she could get that nigga.
And then we saw them in a picture together, Offset and Stephon Diggs, and Offset was fanning out, bro.
Bro, the best thing Offset could have done was just be the bigger man, bro. Like, I'm not getting no petty ward. Like, make her look like she's a child. I think that's the best thing he could have done. But when you try to get petty, you're not going to win this. Like, oh, you're dating Stephon Diggs' baby mama. That nigga don't give a fuck. Like, what are you doing?
That nigga probably used to be laid up with her playing Madden. Like, I fuck with this nigga. Look, that's my favorite player.
Stephon Diggs.
Look at him right there, babe. Look at him. I swear, man, that's my favorite player. That's my whole time she plotting.
Yeah.
She like, Dad, how much?
She's like,
oh, you kind of cute. Okay. Mm-hmm. It's over. This why you girl your favorite player.
And Stephon is a shark.
Oh yeah, he's the male Cardi B.
No, he got a reputation.
He's a football officer.
He's a great guy. He's a great guy.
So
y'all ever seen that video where they asked all his teammates?
Yeah.
Hey, who would you least like?
Stephon Diggs.
Stephon Diggs.
He said they clearly don't know me well enough. He said I'm a great guy. Nah, they know you well enough.
I didn't understand it, and now I'm like,
he can't see mine.
The song dropped one day after Quavo and Offset were together celebrating Takeoff's birthday.
It's crazy,
man. That's very evil. That wasn't an accident.
Let's try to get into a few more things. Like, quick to take it. See.
Okay. I mean, we got.
Yeah, hold on. I gotta go and see y'all.
All right.
All right, bet.
Are you recording this?
Yeah, I'm recording. I got it.
Okay. Viewers, we about to lose you for the next 20 minutes or whatever we got coming up. Say goodbye to the homie.
All right, y'all.
All right, Drew.
All right, Drew. We'll see y'all next time. Attention to detail. IT. We gonna wrap this up. We got a couple left.
Yep.
All right, so you got to play that song if you didn't hear it yet in its total, but it's filthy. Offset put out a fire song too. Bodies on the Floor. It's him and JID. It's pretty dope. Are you moving? I see. You froze.
I'm moving. Hold on. Sorry. I was trying to fix this little layout.
I was like.
He's like, no, I lost IT too. I'm here.
We didn't lose it.
I'm here. Hold on. But yeah. If you guys haven't heard that, tap into that for sure.
Absolutely.
Let me move that real quick. Okay.
Are you still on Twitch?
Yeah, I'm just fixing the layout real quick.
I think I'm on Juice page. I'm gonna switch to yours then.
Okay.
I still haven't set my Twitch up to the OBS. By the time we do next episode, I'll probably be ready to go.
Okay. Bet.
Yeah. Put the bodies on the floor. Put the bodies on the floor. Alright. Yeah, so what we got next? We got F1. F1 is coming out next week. We'll probably do another preview with Drew before the movie comes out because I know he's excited about it.
Yeah, bro, I'm super excited for that movie.
Yeah, I'm about to say, what's your expectations? What do you think it's going like? Do you think it's gonna be a classic masterpiece? What's up?
Yeah, I think this is gonna be like, well, this is like Damson's biggest movie as an actor. Absolutely. You feel me? Absolutely. Biggest thing after Stone. I feel like this is what's gonna put his name out there because if you don't know, Damson is one of them guys, one of the best young actors of our generation, I feel like. And I think this is, I'm not going to say it's his Black Panther audition, but this could give him buzz. And you feel me? I think Marvel should hop on it. Like, I think a lot of people are putting out other names, but I think Damson's perfect. Like, I'm not saying he should be T'Challa Sr. I think if you find a way to age T'Challa Jr., this is the perfect person to do that. But yeah, I'm super excited. I want to see his dynamic with Brad, just off of what Damson's saying. You feel me? Like them acting together. You saying the scene where he accidentally spit in Brad's face, and I think that dynamic's gonna be really fun. Super excited for that.
I'm gonna tell you what I'm thinking about this movie. Have you seen 48 Hours?
Which movie is that?
Eddie Murphy, Nick Nolte. They were basically Eddie was a convict and Nick Nolte was a cop, and then he was trying to solve a case, and the only way he could solve a case is he had to get Eddie Murphy out of jail for 48 hours, and he's working as his partner. That was Eddie Murphy's breakout movie. That was like his first movie, actually. His first movie.
48 hours.
And I feel like this movie might have a little bit of that in it, not as far as like the subject and everything like that, but.
48 hours. Yeah.
The young up and coming arrogant kid with the older vet that's just trying to he's trying to save his ass, and this other kid is like, it's my time. Yeah, I think it's gonna be like, I think that's the kind of rivalry we gonna have. It's gonna be like a respect thing, but it's gonna start off like toxic, and I think eventually he's gonna be like, you know what, you alright, you know. I don't know much of the story. I mean, I just know that. Yeah. You know, Damson's playing the live action Lightning McQueen. That's all I know, is that he's Lightning McQueen in human form. And I know Brad Pitt is like a legend who is trying to win F1 because he's dominated NASCAR, and now he's switching over to F1.
But aren't they on like the same race same team?
Something like that, but they are competing against each other, but they're going to be in the same camp, and it's like, hey, mentor this kid. I don't want to mentor this kid, type of thing like that.
I'm excited.
I'm excited to see it, and I agree with you about the first of all, the soundtrack has been pretty good. Roddy just put out a single from the soundtrack. It's pretty good.
Okay, I got
a few other songs from the soundtrack is pretty good.
I feel like with movies, like nowadays, I kind of like to stay away from like too much, because I kind of like going into movies a little blind. Just so I could have a better experience versus like, oh, I'm watching every little trailer. I'm paying attention to every little thing. Like with Marvel, I do that nowadays. Like I watch the first 2 trailers. And after that, I don't really like looking at everything. I don't like looking at press runs. Like I'll watch the press runs after. Shit like that. Like some things I'll prepare a little bit. But like when we watch Sinners, I didn't even know about you had to ask to come inside. Like that was like a pleasant surprise. You know, the vampire rule. Like that. I kind of like to be surprised, so I'm excited, super excited about that.
I'm normally like that. I've stayed away from the press tour of this one. I could not avoid Sinners because it was all my favorite people in one spot. I was shit, I was so hyped. But this one, they've been working on this one for about 2 years.
Yeah.
And I think this is going to be more than a popcorn blockbuster. I think it's actually going to have a lot of character in it.
Oh, for sure.
Brad and Damson are both incredible actors. Brad is a legend. Damson is like pound for pound one of the most skilled we have right now, for sure. He's incredible, and I agree with you. He has my vote for T'Challa.
Yeah, like
if they age the son up now, if they do an older, like fully grown T'Challa variant, my vote is Aldous Hodge.
But if they that's a good one. That's a good one. Bro, man, I didn't even hear his name being mentioned in it.
That's because I think they're just going to go young. Like if they go older, if they go like Chadwick T'Challa or a variant of that, Aldous Hodge is my guy, 100%.
I like Aldous Hodge.
Now, if they go young and they let Toussaint grow up, then Damson is my pick for sure.
Yeah, I really.
Viewers, let me know. Should we go see that movie as a group, y'all? Should we do what we did for Sinners?
We should. I think we should. I think that should be like our, any movie we're excited for. We start doing that.
Is it an IMAX movie? I'm pretty sure it is, huh?
It probably is. I feel like a lot of movies are in IMAX.
We're gonna have some action. Also, well, damn.
Yeah, it's IMAX. They have an IMAX.
I can't even say that because the hero movies come out next month with Superman.
Oh, we're doing both. We're doing
because both. I was going to say I think F1's going to be the highest grossing movie of the year probably, but I said, never mind.
Hell no.
As far as
Brad Pitt though, movies, you think it'll be bigger than Sinners?
It could be.
I think it'll be like around the same because it's Brad Pitt at the end of the day.
No, I mean,
what did Mission Impossible do?
Oh, that's right. Mission Impossible is doing stupid numbers right now.
And then Lilo and Stitch. Well, we're talking about live action, right? Well, Lilo and Stitch was live action, but like we're talking about not the remake.
I'm trying to rule out Disney. Yeah. I'm saying like as far as non-Disney, original movies.
And we still got Jurassic World coming. Like that's a lot. This is a good year for movies.
That's why I said never mind. I was like, all right, cool.
It'll be up there though for sure.
Dang. It said, okay, so Mission Impossible is at 512 worldwide, which is actually decent, But it's not what I expected from Mission Impossible.
Yeah, I've heard. I mean, I didn't watch it. Did you watch it?
I saw it. Yes.
I gotta see.
It's not doing well in America.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard it wasn't as good.
It's doing 67% of their money is international. They've only made 33% of their revenue in America.
But yeah,
they're not doing well in America.
You kind of want to be international anyway, though. But you know.
But that's where the big money is. But usually, if you can go 50-50, like if Sinners matched their money in America that they did, I mean, it matched in international that they did in America.
They would have.
They would probably be almost at $1 billion because that 350, 80% of it is American money. You know, so it's tricky. It's tricky. I think this movie F1 because Brad Pitt is an international star, and then you have Damson Idris who is from the UK. So that he's also Nigerian. I don't know how the continent is going to be with movies. I know some continents are like, oh yeah, we're limiting movie theaters. I don't know how they're going to do that because I know some people, big artists, when they go overseas to go on tour, they don't even go to Africa. So I don't know what that's about. Yeah. But if they flood and let everybody see this movie, Damson being UK and Nigerian is going to help.
That's tough. Yeah. Nah, man. Damson's going to put himself on the map with this. Like, I think this is like. He has like Michael B. Jordan potential of like blowing, like, you know, taking the next step. Like this is like his creed. You feel me?
I think so.
Yeah. So
I think Damson, not to compare him to a UK artist, but I mean, Daniel Kaluuya is right there.
Yeah. Yeah. True.
And I think Damson is going to be more prolific as far as I think he's going to work more. I think Daniel's very
picky about his scripts. Yeah.
Much.
I like that though. Yeah, I like that. Well, you know, Damson. This is like, well, he's not really that picky, I guess.
I don't know if Damson's picky or not because he said on Play the reason he hasn't worked since Snowfall is because he's been doing this for 2 years.
Yeah.
Training, learning how to drive because they're actually driving these cars, all that.
That's so. I love it. I'm excited.
So from the new Black Panther that we are voting for to the new Ironheart. Ironheart comes out next week. What do you think about that show?
I love that it's taking place in Chicago. We're not doing everything in New York. You feel me? That's beautiful because I feel like Marvel has a whole fucking planet to expand the world, but everything happening in New York, it just feels like it's not realistic. Like, where are these heroes and stuff like that? But I'm super excited. The trailers look phenomenal. I think what's the actress name again? I know her character Riri.
Dominique Dorn.
Yeah. Dominique she's like she has a lot of charisma. It's like oozing. I love that Downey gave her the cosign and everything. And I think the way that they're marketing it has potential to get some eyes on it. So I think they should drop like 3 episodes just to, you know, lay out the plot and then go from there. They are. Okay. See, I think that's smart. Like, if they do that.
They posted what's called Riri's Notebook. Yeah. And the first page, I think they're going to do, I think it's 6 episodes. And I think it's only going to be a 2-week thing.
Okay. See, that's smart. I think that's, you feel me? Like, have people.
And then you avoid Fantastic Four.
Exactly. If you do it like that, I feel like it'll be perfect. And, you know, if it gets good reception, then you possibly get a season 2 or she gets a movie. You feel me? Like, I think that's the best way to go because introducing new characters is tough and you expecting people to tap in weekly. It's not really realistic. Like, you know, you just get it out the way. Somebody could binge it. And if it's good, you know, it's going to stick. So I'm excited for it, though. I think Ryan Coogler being involved is a great sign.
That's two things I'll give Ryan extreme credit for is, like you said, making Riri from Chicago.
Yeah.
I believe that was his idea because it was introduced in Wakanda Forever. I think he flipped that. And then he also made Killmonger from Oakland. Killmonger's really from Harlem, I believe. So it's like you can't, like you said, you can't do everything in New York. You can't make it where everything is either New York or outer space.
The Void just happened and fucking Daredevil shit that just happened with Fisk. The mayor. So, like, it's just too much.
Plus, Chicago is a good place that you could use culturally. Yeah. Also, if they actually shot in Chicago's one of the cheaper places to film in because of the taxes and everything, like the Hollywood shit, you know, everything like that. And then you can give her identity.
Yeah,
that's beyond just New York, right? Go ahead.
I do like how they kind of have her with like more edgy side. She's not like a goody two shoes. I think they're saying like she has like some, you know, she's trying to not steal shit, but kind of in the realm of, you feel me, like. Yeah.
What we saw in Wakanda Forever.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'd like that character.
Exactly. She got some hood in there, bro. Like, you feel me? And it's
she
realistic.
get it all out the mud, bro.
Exactly.
Her suit was contrived of trash.
Exactly.
The original trash. You know, she's working out of this garage. She know the feds is on her ass. She know that she's smarter than everybody. She know it's a real. It's how can I say it? I think it's going to be the first authentic black hero story.
Yeah.
Because I put it that way.
No, that's real. That's real.
Everybody's not going to be a super rich king of the most powerful nation in the world
with a super strength and all this shit. You feel me?
Everybody's not going to be half vampire, half human.
Mm-hmm. Everybody not going to
Miles is possible, but
I think
everybody
Static Shock. Static Shock.
I mean the things that we've seen.
No, that's what I'm saying. I feel like we got to get a Static Shock.
Right.
DC got to give a Static, bro. They got to.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But I get what you're saying, though, for sure.
She's your everyday character. Mm-hmm. She's not rich. She doesn't have superpowers. Mm-hmm. She's a genius. She's a hustler. She's a scrapper. Also, it's some other dope actors in the show. My boy, what's his name? Anthony Ramos is in it.
Yeah.
My God, I can't remember old girl's name from This Is Us, but she played one of Sterling K's daughter. Is it Lexi?
I'm putting a cast up real quick.
I can't remember, but okay, cool. But they got some people that I recognize. I think it's going to be for the culture. I think it's going to be good for our generation.
You talking about Lyric?
Lyric Ross, yes. Yep. Oh my God, she's incredible. She was great on This Is Us. What I believe is that I think this is going to be one of them shows that it might not even get the ratings we want it to have because so many people are shitting on it already.
I don't think the ratings should matter. It should be the reception. Yeah, because I feel the same way about Thunderbolts. Like Marvel shouldn't look too much into the ratings because at the end of the day, I feel like they're playing catch up now. Like they have to earn the audience trust back. And if you're looking at the money and shit like that, that's all you're going to lose the audience again by trying to be like, okay, we just got to put the actors they want to see. We just going to, bring all the nostalgic shit back. Like if you start doing that, you're going to go right back down to where you're going. I feel like Marvel is building up that rapport again. They continue to make great characters and people, if we invest in their story, I think that's a good sign. So don't really look too much in the ratings. But I do like how Riri is she's kind of going to give us like what I feel like MCU Spider-Man should have been. Like, a genius street level and she's like, building shit from scraps and all, it's just like, I feel like MCU Spider-Man should have been like, he shouldn't have had that Tony Stark element who just gifting him a suit and bailing him out of everything. Like he should have to rely on his own wit, his own, you feel me, all that. So I think,
what's dope is that she went to Wakanda.
Yeah.
Right?
And she didn't
keep the suit.
Yeah.
She's going to go back home with new information, but she still got to get it out the mud.
Exactly.
Now, I wouldn't be shocked if a Wakandan makes an appearance at some point. If she or even if it's just a phone call, she interacts with Shuri or interacts with Okoye, somebody Nakia, like if she interacts with anybody she interacted with in Wakanda, wouldn't shock me.
Killmonger,
I'm not expecting it.
She's gonna interact with Killmonger.
Oh my gosh, she's gonna die.
No, well, Michael B. Jordan got to be in any project with Ron. I'm just playing that.
Hey, you're right. But I do think Ryan Coogler gives it validity, him being a part of it, because even movies that he did not direct, whether if it's Judas and the Black Messiah, he was a producer. Creed 2 and 3, he were producers. He produced the Steph Curry documentary, which was incredible. Yeah. Anything he puts his name on it,
it's fire.
He doesn't put his name on it just because he puts in work on there, and it's a quality control thing. I don't think Ryan wants any blemishes on his resume. And plus, like you said, the Robert Downey stamp. Robert isn't gonna fake the funk.
Exactly.
He's not gonna say I'm rooting for the show. I'm excited if he doesn't have anything to be excited for.
Yeah.
So shout out to him. I can't wait to see the show.
Yeah, I'm super excited, and I feel like they're doing a good job pushing it a little bit.
Tuesday, right?
Tuesday. Yeah.
They're doing a better job now.
Yeah.
They started terrible.
Because they did, but it's like I know they have a lot of shit that they gotta. Thunderbolts was still in theaters, and it's just like, okay, we don't want to over market this while that's out. Then Fantastic Four is also coming, so they, it's a little fine line with it, but definitely they should push this, like, get people to watch it. And I think less is more for them. Don't oversaturate the fucking market.
Absolutely. So that's I think Tuesday or Wednesday that comes out. F1 comes out next weekend, so we're very excited about that.
Yeah, we got a lot of
like you said, coming. Jurassic's coming out.
Superman,
28 years later just came out, so I got to check that out. They're getting really good reviews
I heard
right now.
about that one. I want to see that. Yeah,
it's some Remick is in it.
Yeah,
Jack O'Connell, he's in it.
I want to see that.
He's on that list. So I got to see everything he does now. And then obviously the more big news in sports as we get up out of here. The Los Angeles Lakers have officially been sold to Mark Walter. Valuation of $10 billion. That's what the franchise is listed as now.
State.
He bought 66% of the team. He already owned 26% of the team, or something like that.
I think it was like 15 or something, but now, so it's probably
about and now the Buss family owns the remaining portion of the team, but Mark Walter is now the HNIC. Yeah. So
they said Jeannie's still going to be. I like it.
Oh, she's the governor. She's the governor.
For now, though, you know how that goes because they said Mark Cuban was still going to have control over the team. Then they kind of took the advantage of that. But
I think that's different. I think that's a little different because Mark Walter is a sports guy.
Okay, yeah, I know he has the Dodgers and stuff like that. I honestly, I love the move. It's kind of like reinvigorating, giving something to like energize their franchise. You guys just got Luka. You feel me? A new young guy, not young guy, but like a new person in charge.
Luka's young.
Yeah, but you feel me? I like the move, and I think he has a good rapport from the Dodgers. You feel me? They've been winning World Series and stuff like that. So I like the move personally. I know it is tough because the Buss family has been owning the Lakers for so long, and it's gonna be different to have somebody new in charge, but. As long as they don't touch them ticket prices, it
would be nice if it go down.
It would be.
The team's gonna be, but now two things that I'm getting out of this as I'm doing more digging is that the Lakers have not been a team that spent a lot of money on resources. They spent on rosters, they spent on coaches, but they have not like in-house executives. That's the reason why a lot of people that work for the Lakers are within like the Laker family that's been around, like Kurt Rambis, Linda Rambis, Rob Pelinka. Like they haven't went big fish diving when even when Magic came over. It was like we just want to keep everything in house. Mark is going to pay for the best analytics, the best scouts, the best medical team. The Lakers over the last few years,
but you guys been better.
Like we've had guys that had regular ass injuries. Kendrick Nunn, Gabe Vincent, Vanderbilt,
and
Christian
missing
Wood.
Damn near the whole fucking season.
They missed a whole calendar year on a knee bruise.
I think that's been like my biggest gripe with you guys. Your medical team. Like what is going on?
Absolutely.
What's going on?
Absolutely. It's just random injuries that like these dudes ain't tearing shit, they're not breaking shit.
Yeah, it don't even be no major shit like somebody tore their ACL or some shit. It really is like a knee bruise or a
the
bone
swelling
bruise.
won't go down.
Like what?
We don't know what it is.
Like what?
We just sitting them down until he stops. Like, bro, what the fuck is going on? So, hopefully that gets fixed up a little bit. We can add more people to the facilities. Because all I know was when Judy Cito was the lead of our medical staff and Gary Vitti, we wasn't having these problems. So hopefully that's fixed. And yeah, man, Rob Pelinka, bro, hey, you better be on your shit. Because Mark didn't hire you.
Yeah. So
I think JJ Redick is pretty safe.
I think JJ's
safe.
What I'm saying?
He did a phenomenal job. I think we won 50 games this year. He's done a great job.
I'm not gonna say
Rob Pelinka,
I don't think Rob's on the hot seat or anything. Like I think just the fact that off of a relationship he got you guys Luka, and it was like it wasn't just that it just happened out of nowhere. He kind of like he was like gaming bro up. You feel me through the years. So I think Rob is safe. He just has to be. Don't be stagnant. Don't be. You feel me? Or don't be crazy about it either, because you blew up a team that won a championship over an overreaction because somebody got hurt. You feel me? Bron got hurt. AD got hurt. Like, you feel me? You kind of overreacted blowing that team up. So don't,
I don't think he's on a hot seat per se.
He should look over his shoulder.
But don't get comfortable. Like I don't think he's getting fired this year. I don't think he's getting fired next year. I think Rob has bought himself at least a whole year, maybe even two, just by getting us Luka, right? Yeah. By getting us out of the Mark Williams deal. Even though people say what they want, obviously something in there was fishy. But you better get us some big men this offseason. Get us a couple athletic pieces. I know you don't want to let go of Wiggins. But guys like Wiggins is what the Lakers need.
I get it.
Some athletes. You know what I'm saying?
As a Heat man, Yeah.
No, I'm not even trying to pluck him, but like
Wiggins
type,
I do get it.
Jaden McDaniels type, Nikhil Alexander Walker,
that
these
would be
athletic
great for you guys. You do
guys.
that.
Look at the Pacers. The Pacers are in the finals off the strength of having athletic shooters.
What do you think of? What do you think of like a Rui for John Collins swap? I heard that was like in the air. I would like that for you guys personally.
I don't hate it because Collins could shoot just as good as Rui.
He's super athletic,
and then he can rebound, and he's a lob threat. So I'm cool with that. I'm 100% fine with that.
Yeah.
If you can get me Collins or
I think he has
Walker
a higher basketball IQ than Rui, because I think Rui's IQ is very like suspect.
I think Rui is a small forward in a power forward's body. You know what I'm saying? John Collins is a power forward in a power forward center body. So it's like he fits more what you need. Like, he can play big.
I think John
like some
dudes
are
too.
John can play 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
He's more versatile. Rui can technically play the 5. Like, he can defend the 5, but offensively, he ain't doing nothing inside. He ain't rebounding like that.
Yeah. I think that's a good
Jared.
You get that trade.
Jared Vanderbilt. I see your ass in the gym now. You get a new boss, you go to the gym. Hey, Luka, get your ass in the gym too.
Luka's been working. Luka's been working.
Luka, last time your team got sold, you got shipped out.
Luka's been working. Yeah. Don't do it. Luka's been working. You're gonna see a new Luka this year. Trust me.
Hey, I love Luka, man. He's just that like.
I get it. You tough love. It's like you expect more.
When you grow up on Kobe, and then you go from Kobe to LeBron, you have a high standard, bro.
I get it.
But AD is like
Luka's a killer, bro. Like I'm telling you, bro.
He's a killer. He is. But you can admit that he has lazy ways.
No, he does. But I will say that season, bro, like he was dealing with a lot, bro. This nigga got shipped out of a place he thought he was gonna be for his whole career. Like I just have to give him a pass for that. I have to. And he was coming from that injury. It's just like that was a season that I'm just like, bro, I gotta give him a pass. I expected more from him, but come on.
I'm gonna keep it a stack though. If the Lakers get a big man, Luka's the MVP next year. I'm putting it out there.
He needs it. Come on, yeah. Because you guys are gonna be a high seed. You guys are gonna be a high seed.
If the Lakers are a top 3 seed, 50 to 55 wins, anything like that.
Top 2.
Luka's going. Well, I think in this era, top 3 is all you really need, because if Luka goes out there and averages his 30, 10, and 10 that he always does, and it's showtime, and we get about 53 wins, that's probably a second seed, maybe.
Didn't y'all get what y'all get this year?
About 50.
Exactly. That's low, and Luka came like that's lowballing it, bro. Not even lying to you, and y'all had a broken team, no center. Jackson Hayes was your center. Yeah, it's lowballing the fuck out of you.
I'm gonna tell you what my dream is. It's a lot of movement, but if it's up to me, guys like Gabe Vincent will be out. Vanderbilt will be out. It would be because we're switching them out for better pieces.
Okay, like Colin Sexton type shit.
I mean, something like that. I would pick Utah clean. Utah got a bunch of guys.
Yeah, Danny Ainge. Use Danny Ainge,
bro.
Y'all. That's what I'm saying.
Like, Collins and Kessler and Sexton and Clarkson.
Yeah.
Markkanen. They got a bunch of guys that I would take. So I would be calling their phone. I'll be every bad team. I'm calling Washington.
If I was y'all, I would call Cleveland for Jared Allen.
Cleveland. Portland got some pieces. Like, a lot of teams got pieces that they just gonna throw away because they're not really. Well, Portland's going upward, but it's only how high can that team go? You know what I'm saying?
Try to see about. I would try to see about Robert Williams, but he's like injury prone as fuck. But if we can get a true starting center, and then somebody like at the level of Capella as a backup, because even though Capella's not great, he's still a lob threat and he's still a big body. Put him as a backup because he's going to be cheap this offseason. I think he's looking for a starting job, though.
I don't know where he's going to get it.
He could with y'all if y'all don't get nobody better.
I mean, if we don't get nobody better, yes. But, I want 2 centers. And if we can turn Gabe into a better 2-way backup point guard, and then you can take Vanderbilt or Rui or both and make them a Andrew Wiggins or somebody like that.
Yeah.
That's what I need. I need those 3 spots. And then you just build around Austin, LeBron, and Luka, get him a chance.
Yeah. Nah, that's fire.
And we good.
That's fine.
Let's win a championship next year, bro. The NBA's wide open. There's no super teams.
So wide open,
as of right now.
So wide open.
That's why. Hey, go get Kevin Durant, Miami.
Look,
right there.
Look. My thing about that, bro, is if you get Kevin Durant, keep Andrew Wiggins, bro. I'll give up extra picks. You can give up Khalil. I don't want us to pick a fucking timeline. Stop doing this double timeline bullshit. I hate it. I hate it so much. Yeah. I hate it.
Yeah.
Or if you
what if you get KD and
if you make another move, you gotta make another move.
I think financially Wiggins has to go. But what if
we can make it work without giving him up? You gotta give up Duncan. You gotta give up Terry, which is both expiring. They're both expiring money though. That's a lot of money off the books for Phoenix. Okay. That's what I'm saying.
You gotta give extra picks.
I'm willing to do it. I am willing to do it. If it's a better,
I get it. If you
we gonna still need the defense. We still need perimeter. If let's say we give up Wiggins and we keep Ware, what the fuck? Who's defending the perimeter? Like I get Davion, we can still re-sign Davion, which is something that we're gonna do. But like, Wait, I can't hear you. Oh. Yeah, I hear you now.
Okay, I mean, just saying, let Davion be your bulldog on the point.
But like a 6'1" is your best.
And then if Bam is playing the 4, he can rotate and guard
Bam
the
guard
3.
The perimeter. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So bad. I'm not saying this is the best scenario, but if you have Mitchell, Bam, and Ware, those are 3 guys who can be elite on. Those 3 guys who can be elite on defense, and then that'll help because KD's not a terrible defender.
No, he's still good. And he can protect the rim.
KD be on bad teams on D because imagine the length of KD and Ware, and then you put Bam in the middle. I mean, at the 4, Hero's the only guy that can't guard. But when you put him around, great,
he could guard. He's just not a great.
But when you put him in that situation,
he's a really
great
good
defender. He'll get better. Yeah, bro. Nigga,
like
run it.
Honestly,
in the East,
I like it. I like
it.
My only thing is just do not trade both. If you trade both,
don't trade both.
If you trade both, like you gotta have another trade on the side that makes me be like okay. But if you gotta trade both, what's the fucking point?
Like if you want my young guys, take Jaime.
Yeah,
take Jaime.
He out of there for me. Trade him.
Take Jaime.
Or I like Jovic.
If you want Ware, you got to leave Wiggins.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you want Ware, you got to take Terry.
If y'all keep Wiggins, bro, and it is KD, Wiggins, Bam in the front court, that's nasty.
That's what I'm saying.
I think either way
it could be really good,
bro.
But that's a lot of pressure on Ware to be like, you better take that jump. That's how I feel. Like it's just like you gotta take that jump. Thing.
When they put him on the court, he was doing it.
He was, but you feel me?
And now imagine you put Kevin Durant, Kevin Durant arrival is gonna make everybody's offense better.
Yeah, no, for sure. For sure.
Every team that Kevin Durant has joined, them other scorers got better.
Yeah, I would love it. I would love it.
Devin Booker got better when Kevin Durant
got I would love it, but I just don't want to get my hopes up, you know?
I understand. I would rather him go to Miami than to go to San Antonio or Houston. Get his ass out the West, bro.
Yeah. I think he should want to be out the West. Like, why do you want to go to that stacked ass West? And even with Houston...
If he goes to San Antonio, it makes shit, bro. Please don't go to San Antonio. Yeah. Please don't go to. Oh my god, I get stressed out just thinking about it.
Because you feel like him and Wemby
and Fox, and
then they still have the second pick or third pick. No, they got second pick.
The second pick would probably go.
No, they wouldn't trade. Hell, they would not trade that for KD. I
mean, but they have number 8 too. Oh my.
Yeah, god. Literally, that's what I'm saying. That will not be traded for KD. It's just.
But it depends. What if I can trade?
No.
You still here?
Oh shit, my camera died. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me switch the camera. Jeez. Okay, it's a little worse, but hey, we'll rock with it. Okay.
That's cool. I mean, we only got a few minutes.
Yeah.
What I was gonna say is, what if you can sacrifice the number 2 pick if they say we don't want Castle? I mean, because
I feel like they could get away with getting them for Vassell. I don't even think Castle has to be in that deal.
I wouldn't trade Castle, but what if they say
I don't think they're gonna get as much as they think for KD, bro. 37.
No, they're not gonna get
expiring.
They're not gonna get what they gave up, but they gonna get something.
I mean, think about it. But like,
Houston's offering Jalen and number 10, and I think one other player. That's a good deal.
Yeah, but Vassell, I think is just as good as Vassell's really good. He's not as good as Jalen Green, but you give up the 8th pick, you give up Vassell, another salary filler, like maybe one more pick. Like you don't have to give up. They're thinking that they're about to get a haul for him. That's how I'm feeling like.
Well, here's the thing. If that's what they want, then why not just take the Miami deal?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's why I think we're in it. Like people be trying to knock our offer, but like
that's why I say just stay aggressive, stay on their phone every single day, because eventually Phoenix is gonna be like, oh shit, we got to get him out of here.
Because they're not about to bring him back. Like after all this shit that's happened, it would be stupid if they do that. Like after they don't even have their picks.
I think KD's gonna be gone by the draft.
I hope so.
The draft is next week. I think as soon as the finals end, I think it's a wrap. He either going to get traded right before the draft, or maybe even the day of the draft. But he's out of there. The season ends on Sunday. The draft is like on Thursday or something like that. He's out of here. I think it's gonna be quick.
I hope so.
I think he's going to be in Miami Heat. It'll be nice. Get him out the West, bro.
It would be nice, man. The East
get all these
open.
niggas out the West.
The East
get all these niggas out the West. And that's why I say, bro, risk. Don't overdo it, obviously, because like you don't want to just bid against yourself, but you get it done, bro. Because Kevin Durant is still good enough to move the needle, and Kevin Durant's arrival with Boston down, Damian Lillard is out, Cleveland is Cleveland. You don't know if they ever gonna blow up in the playoffs. Indiana's a great team, but if you pull up with Bam and Kevin Durant and Tyler.
Got a chance.
Because Tyler keeps getting better.
That's what I'm saying. Tyler makes another jump, which I think he could. He really could. He has more. He has more to his game that he can add. If he gets better, yeah.
And if somehow you keep Wiggins, or if you just go where?
Yeah.
Either way, bro. I'm sorry. The fucking text is going up. They talking about Kai and Brown about to hop on together, which is crazy.
Yeah. That's tough.
But either way, bro. I think Miami's in it. I think they're gonna do great. But yeah, man, NBA Finals, Game 7 on Sunday, man. You already know where we going. I got the Pacers. He got the Thunder. Kevin Durant, hopefully he goes to the Heat. Just again, get his ass out the West. I want the Lakers in the Finals next year. Genie busts up the team. F1 is coming out next week. Ironheart's coming out. Tyler Perry lawsuit. Billboard Top 75. Y'all check it out. Clip So Be It. Oh, we gonna live stream that album. Oh my God, I can't wait. And of course, this is the week of Juneteenth. You got anything else? Any closing remarks, brother?
No. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, all that. Tap in our social medias. Yeah, we love you guys. We've been growing, man.
Oh, we're going quickly now. It's moving.
Mm-hmm.
It's moving. Yeah. And hey, y'all better jump on the train now, because once that thing leave the railroad station, so be it. Be it.
Yeah.
It's episode 26 of Attention to Detail, man. It's your boy Cam, IT. Jew had to leave us early, but he says his regards. We out of here.
Appreciate y'all.